You can't go from butt cheeks to
horn.
You can't. That's crazy.
No one's asking for you to play it 5 times, just 1 time.
No. He's not playing it, see. I wish we got...
Whoa. Whoa. That felt kind of good.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Section 10 podcast. Here are your hosts, Jared Carabas, Coley Mick, Steve Peralt, and Tyler Milliken.
What's up? Welcome back to the Section 10 podcast, episode 616, presented by Kalshi. It is the home of your 16 and 21. You better believe it. Last place, Boston Red Sox. My name is Jared Carabas, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Coley Mick, and he is 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Tyler Milliken, and he killed his dog Bullet, and you can't teach that. Bada boom. Realest guys in the room. Steve, how you doing?
Ooh, what up, Section 10 in the building.
In the mother fucking building. Brewed by Blue Moon.
Suck one.
Wow, produced by Mikey Emond and Jeremy 2K Bagzewski.
Fellas, Bones.
Talk to him.
What? Listen, hey, we got what? What, T? What?
I thought we were about to get the positivity horn.
No.
Whoa.
No.
Sorry. Steve, were you also there?
Yeah, I got the head ready.
What do
That's
you
what
mean?
I was waiting for. I thought you were going to
No,
go with it.
someone tweeted at me, oh, there better be ketchup guppies. No.
That's aggressive. I'm not saying guppies.
Wait, no, we're not doing horn?
No.
1 time.
They're in last place. Have some fucking standards. Coley.
They're in last place. I don't
God.
know
They're in last place,
Cowards.
Steve.
Absolute cowards.
They swept for the first time in 251 days. Come
That's
on.
another reason why you shouldn't blast the horn. That's
I stand with you here,
Have
T.
some,
I think
have
this is
some
nuts.
standards.
I do
some
have
They're
standards.
basically in third place, by the way. They're, what, a game and a half out of a playoff spot? Like,
Well,
we're
they're
bumping a
not.
little
They're in
bit.
last place, Steve.
Yeah, literally, yes.
Like you
Last place.
gotta chip away. Like, you
Actually,
can't,
yeah, last place.
Yeah, literally, but almost third. Can you give me something there?
Like if they take 3 out of 4 from Tampa, I'll blast the horn right up my ass. All Monday.
Okay, will you film it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll put that on
You
the Patreon.
you can't just be doing a horn for sweeping the Tigers.
T, I'm
None
going to
of
tell
us
you right
picked
now.
them to sweep them.
I would have bet my life we were getting horned tonight.
Well,
I'm stunned
T-
we're not getting horned.
Last
T.
place.
We might have, all of our picks may have been different if the city of Detroit hadn't been ravaged by that tsunami before the series even started.
Oh, God,
Listen.
we're going to already get there.
Listen, Steve. Hey, look at me.
Don't give me no horn and then go
Steve.
over the top on this.
Steve.
Part of the reason there's
look at
no
me.
horn, I'd
Whoa.
argue.
You're
Steve,
feeding the giant, Coley. Yeah, what do you got, Jared?
what do you got? I think that's what everyone wants to know is what do you got?
I didn't think we were doing it this early. I didn't think we
come
were already
on.
going to get
It
into
was
this.
the
I know,
start
not
of the
to jump
series.
ahead or
We start
nothing.
at the start
But we're not
of
in the
series.
notebook. We're not even there yet.
All right,
pre-notebook.
but I feel like, the president will come out and have a state of the union, and I'm pretty sure if there's mass casualties, that's what you'll lead with,
Here's the thing. I mean, there's a lot to say. I don't really know where to start. First off, one could argue that turned the Red Sox season around. There is that element of it. Obviously, they got buzzing at that point. They end up sweeping the series. Secondly, the Detroit Tigers organization, phonies. For putting people under the cover and then having the Red Sox and Tigers still play is ridiculous. That's one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. The rain wasn't even that bad, by the way. So now we're on the third thing. I said 15% chance of rain. So I didn't say none, 15, that happens. And it fell in that 15%. The thing I will take blame for is I didn't say it was going to be that scary. Jared?
I believe that I turned on the rain for that first game, and you were like, no. No, turn it off. No, what are you doing? Turn it
I
off.
don't think I said
would.
that.
I would love
go
to
the
pull
tape
that
on
audio.
I would go to the tape.
We just don't have it, and we should keep it moving. You got to get up early.
I think we gotta go to the tape on that one because I feel like you started to talk about game 1 of that series, and I played the rain, and you no, that's not what
I don't
we
sound like that.
Yes, you do, and
No,
that's
I
another thing. You do sound like that.
Let's throw that on there. I go, no.
Yeah.
T's got
During the
something
weather
to say.
segment,
Yeah,
you do that.
I have 2 points here. The whole 15% thing, I think we have established that is not the right way to look at the weather
We can look
forecast.
past that. Next, T, what else do you have?
It was raining a lot. I don't know where you got it.
Briefly.
Wasn't raining much. Payton Tolle was drowning. He was like yelling at the hump to get to the dugout. He's like, please
T,
hurry.
It was like just that gap, though. It was when Tolle got screwed, and that was the only time he was bad. The rest of the game, it wasn't that bad. And for those folks at home, there's a lot of folks at home that don't know how to look at rain on a television. When you show the
call
rain, when
people
Nesson shows
stupid,
the rain.
Steve?
No, I'm just saying. Understand
blind?
that if rain shows up on the camera, that doesn't mean it's pouring. I think everyone, oh my God, it's pouring. Always look at the fans. But we didn't have the fans to go off of because the Tigers were weak and they moved everybody undercover when they didn't have to. Or just have like a half-hour delay. Is that the worst thing ever? Like, there's nothing that annoys me more than playing ball when you can't grip the damn ball. Just stop playing and wait for the rain to pass, especially when the rain did pass.
Narvaez couldn't wait to throw that ball. The harder it rained, he was like, I'm going to
Everyone's
unleash
jumping
this
ahead
thing.
right now. This is
Yeah,
more about Steve.
But I knew I
everybody's
was going to
been
get tossed, by the
jumping.
way. I'm stunned I haven't been tossed yet.
T.
What? Everybody's jumping. I can't leap.
I haven't jumped.
I haven't said a
asshole.
word.
Midge.
Dude.
I mean, we already got into we're kind of in the notebook right now, and we're not in the notebook.
We're not in the
I've
notebook
kept
right
it
now.
strictly weather. You guys started talking about
Which is
Tolle,
part of the series.
Narvaez, all these
Crazy.
people.
I'm just trying to talk Calsh.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Baseball season is here. Now you can trade every game on Kalshi. On Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market, meaning that there's no house. And as the probability changes, there was almost no house in Detroit on Friday because they were that storm. My God,
People almost lost their houses. Yeah,
My
based on what
God.
came through there.
Yep. And as the probability changes, you can buy in and out of your position for a limited time. Download the Kalshi app and use the promo code SECTION10 to get $10 when you trade 10. That's Kalshi, Kalshi, Kalshi. Trade on anything, and I mean anything. I mean
As
anything.
we'll see coming up later in the program. You
As
can
we'll
trade
see,
on
yeah.
anything.
Stay tuned.
Did your phone battery recover from the litany of calls you received, Jerry, from Mr. Bears?
You want to talk about a bad day? I had a bad day on Monday. Because the other thing, too, like, no offense, Steve, you're a fucking pussy for not giving
wait,
Mr.
easy,
No, hold
easy.
on.
Hey,
Hold on. I
P
said
word?
first. All right. Two things.
Just
two
let
things.
let the man talk.
Yeah,
It could-
hit
two
me with
things.
the FP out of nowhere. I wasn't
Two
ready for that.
things.
All right, he's got
Two
two
things.
though.
Number one-
Imagine if I said that to him.
Hold on. Two things. Number one,
There's
I
two
said
things.
no
Let's see.
offense.
Let's hear him out.
One
Let's
thing
hear 'em
fucking,
out.
second thing pussy.
Hold on. I said no offense.
Okay. All right. What's
Okay.
number two?
Oh, so that cancels out whatever
Hold
you
on.
say after?
No.
Okay.
Number two
I
might
said
bring it
no
home.
offense. I said no
Okay.
offense.
What's the second
And
thing?
Number two. Mm-hmm. I'm justified in saying that because let me elaborate.
I'm waiting.
Steve would not give Mr. Bears his personal cell phone number. So whenever Steve fucks up the weather and Mr. Bears
happen
wants an ass to chew, who do you think he calls? Me. He doesn't call Steve. He doesn't have a way. You think you can chew someone out over email? No. So he gets mad. He's like, I'm gonna start at the top. I'm gonna fucking chew this guy's asshole. And then he'll have to, the trickle down effect will happen. He'll have to tell Steve, hey, you're fucking up. You're fucking up. And that was my whole Monday night. Mr. Bears called me 6 times during that rain delay. 6
I get it.
times.
That's fine. Brief rain delay. Not a lot of rain. Some would say that
Oh,
falls under
not a lot of
15%.
rain, Steve.
It mostly was just drizzling.
The people had to run for cover for
Now,
their
again,
damn lives.
You're not factoring in the Tigers overreacted here. They made it seem like this was the big one, part 2. This could have just been an easy rain delay, which I think falls under 15% chance of rain, just in my
Well,
opinion.
I thought that was due to lightning.
Which is another reason why they shouldn't be playing, and I'm fine with that being. I'm not saying I shouldn't get tossed. By the way, you're making it seem like I'm saying I shouldn't get tossed.
I'm not tossing you. I'm just saying like
tosses.
I'm not getting tossed.
No, you read it as like 15%.
I have read you so
of
wrong
rain
on this episode. I could not. No horn, no toss. That's crazy. I had that at 0.1%, just like the rain.
No, but it wasn't. It was 15.
No,
you said it was.
I mean, like my thing that I do to not say 0. I go 0.4,
yeah,
but this was 15.
It was like a 15% mortality rate, is what it was.
No, it was not.
And you did not read that correctly.
Nah, it was bad. I mean, those were storms I didn't see coming. Obviously, it starts with moving the game up to 6-10. I'm like, that's not great. That was not an awesome way. That was not a great way to start the week.
No.
Jared, got the tweet out immediately. I think it was just Steve maybe, or Mr. Bears won't be happy. So that wasn't awesome. I was trying to act like, hey, maybe they're moving it up to 6-10 because they'll get the whole game in with no rain. Because then I don't think anything bad happens at that point. But no, that's not what happened either.
Everything was bad.
Yeah, but I'm not the only one to blame here. I think the league handled it poorly. I think the Tigers handled it poorly. I think the winner in all of this is Payton Tolle. Not just literally getting his first win, but I thought he handled it great and his quotes were great. We're jumping ahead.
Yeah, you're jumping ahead right now, which is pissing me off.
I know. You're not happy. I'm stunned you're this upset. They just swept the Tigers,
I'm
you're
not
tired,
upset.
Though. I think you're tired. You're a little grumpy, maybe. A little grumpy, maybe.
Yes, but also... Yeah, I have standards that I mean, we have to get back to an organization that holds itself to a high standard. We can't just be blaring the fucking horn because it's like whoop-de-doo, they're in last place.
Can't be like doing that during the weather segment, right? That would be crazy.
You know what, Steve? Get the fuck out of here with your shit attitude. This is how we're gonna act after a sweep.
Yeah.
We're gonna be cocksuckers to each other. That's what we're gonna do. No.
Did I just hear
Get him
Steve
banned.
during a suspension?
What did you say, T?
I heard Steve during that suspension. That should count for something.
What are you trying
Hey, don't swear at me. I defended you earlier.
You trying to jam up a producer right now? Someone working hard behind the scenes?
Yeah, that wasn't a me thing. That's you calling out behind the scenes take
from one fellow producer.
Don't work hard out, TC. Your first day full time, and you're calling out the hardworking people behind the boards.
All I'm gonna say is, if I somehow ever slipped through during a suspension, I'd probably get life. It would probably be the end of Tyler Miller.
I think you did say something during the last one, but that's fine. To change subjects, how'd you like that graphic, T? Good job by Corey, right?
Oh, it was beautiful. The Pokemon card. I want to get it framed for my room.
That was a One Piece card.
Huh?
Pokemon. It made you exactly like.
What?
Fucking long ago did that come in.
Coley's an anime guy now.
It's a great card.
Huh?
Yeah, it is Pokemon. Because you have the bucket hat on, you look like Luffy.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool to see what I would look like buff, because I feel like I will never actually get there. But now that I've seen it, I think it's possible.
Steve.
I just want to say shout out to Corey. His dog bit him in the face, and he still has pushed through and gotten graphics for us this week.
Yeah.
Even though he's on meds and everything. Yeah. So.
Yeah. It was bad.
We got pics?
I do, but they're private.
I can take care of that for him.
His penis is in the pic, so we can't really be.
Yep. Yeah, his dog bit his face, and I was like, let me see that thing. And he sent me a picture of his dick. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. It's like, that's not the one.
It happens more than you think.
What?
Pets don't understand the dangers of your genitals.
Oh, wait.
Got about halfway through that sentence.
Accidental penis pics are a part of life, and we all know that. We all do it.
Yeah. T, what are you trying to say, brother?
I have a scar from an unfortunate incident when I was 7.
Peanut butter incident?
No, not at all.
You send a penis pic, T?
To my dog? No, I did not send
Did you text your dog your penis?
Wait, are you trying to say that you have a scar on your wiener from a dog?
I do. Shout out Buffy. It happened. I ran into my mom's room holding it, and it was bleeding, and it was very traumatic. Genuinely, it's a real ass story. It's not why I have this. Go ahead.
Why are you face fucking your dog, T?
I wasn't face fucking my dog. My fucking second dog was
Based
rabid.
off the based off of the information I have in my hands, I can only come to one
I didn't wear
conclusion.
pants a lot as a kid. I often kind of rocked out in my boxers, and Buffy had very long claws. So when she would jump up, sometimes there was a little shredding that happened, and on my meat, it got shredded.
Did you get stitches in your peen?
Not stitches, but a slash,
A slash.
like blood.
Yeah, that's back. It's more like, how do you fix it? I'm sure they didn't slash it to like clean it up. Yeah, let's slice this thing to
one more
take
the other
care of
way.
it.
After I woke my mom up, she brought me to the bathroom.
Why was she asleep?
It was like 4 a.m, 5 a.m.
What were you doing with your
Yeah,
dog
what
at 4
was
in the
going
morning?
on with the
T?
pup? That
I was
early,
just
man?
someone. I would get up early and I'd play video games. I like to get up
At
early.
4 in the morning?
I
old
still
are you?
like 8 or 9.
Got up at 4 when you were 8?
My whole childhood, I was always up early. That's when my dad left for work, so I'd get up and like I'd have breakfast with him until he left, and that was kind of it.
Wow.
And then I'd play like Dragon Ball until everyone woke up, or I'd watch Sox and Two, Breakfast with the Sox in the morning.
And fuck your dog, maybe.
I didn't fuck my dog.
Nobody's around, so what I do with my
Yeah.
dog, like no one
Just the
knows.
two of us.
The
It's
Neosporin
just-
did wonders.
Stay between us.
So there is a scar or there isn't?
There is.
What did your mom do to you in the bathroom?
I was 8. I was a child.
I'm just asking. You'd stop that part of the story.
You did stop at a weird time.
Cleaned it up. We put the Neosporin on. We kept it moving.
Yeah, but you said the Neosporin
To the
did
notebook.
wonders. If it's scarred,
Well, it was an open wound.
I mean, how many wounds have you gotten in your life that didn't turn into scars?
I think it's different on that skin. I think it's flimsier.
Skin is skin, I think.
The meat skin is thin.
That seems like thin skin. I actually think I agree with him there.
Yeah, I guess.
Not limp, though.
Not what?
Gets thinned out when it's hard. Limp, there's all sorts of extra skin.
Yeah, you got a lot of skin going if it's just sitting there.
So, T, were you hard?
No, I was 8. I don't even think I knew what that was yet.
You're like, we got him.
I just remember I ran into my mom's room holding my meat, and I was like, Mom, wake up.
Why do you say it like that?
No.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Seen a
And
lot
I
of
didn't want to
videos
wake
that
my
start
dad
that
up.
way.
I was terrified of waking my dad up.
You said he was gone. Your
You
story
said
is
you had
all over the
breakfast.
place,
yeah,
man.
I don't know. This is
It was
not
4
gonna
in the
pass
morning.
This is not lining up, T.
If you'd like to
not
have my
lining
mom
up.
on to talk about it, she can open up.
I
about
would
it.
love to have her on this
That Black
program.
Queen, get her on here.
Yeah, it feels like there's a lot to this story.
It's kind of just what I said.
And that's
All
the
right.
problem.
Love you, Buffy.
Section10merch.com for all your Section 10 merch. And also check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/Section10 podcast. Got a lot of bonus content. Steve?
Yeah, we're doing a cool thing with the Section 10 merch. I was going to say it in closing thoughts, but I'll say it right now. The first person, and we put it on social, but the first person that checks off each park, it did kind of read as if someone was going to check off the remaining 16 parks. Each human that checks off the 16 parks that are left, you get 30% off your entire next order at section10merch.com.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know that.
Yeah, 30% representing the 30 parks, so we try to be a little cute there.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we got 14 down, 16 to go.
Shit. That's cool.
Big time.
Fuck. That's good stuff. What parks do we have left?
Let me pull it up.
Yeah, pull that shit up, dude.
We have, going from east to west, believe it or not, both the New York parks. I don't know what's up with that. So we got, just going teams-wise here, we got Yankees, Mets, Phillies, Nationals, Pirates, Blue Jays, the Guardians, the White Sox, the Brewers, the Rangers, the Rockies, love that place, the Diamondbacks, the Dodgers, the A's, the Giants, and the Mariners.
You're saying we have those left, or we already took those
We have
off?
those left. Yeah, we have those
There's
left.
someone at the Blue Jays game with a WC-40 chain on. Are we not going to count that?
It's the point is like it's section10merch.com, you know what I mean?
No, for sure. So start selling the
you're-
chain. Just steal that guy's idea.
Yeah, true. Second we put that chain in the store, we'll say retroactively that counts.
Okay. All right.
This is interesting.
The Tigers.
You guys
Seeing
have
this
been
for the
to-
first time.
You guys ever been to Strega in the North End?
Yeah, love Strega.
Yeah. You know Strega Dave?
The dude that takes the very serious face photos.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He an hour ago, he just posted a picture with somebody.
Oh,
God.
no.
Roman?
No, not bad. Interesting though. Wonder why he'd be in town.
Oh, I see where you're going here.
Why would he be in town, you know? Looks like David Ross is in town.
He's working for ESPN, right? Tomorrow's the ESPN game.
Makes it less interesting pretty immediately.
Sorry.
I do love the caption you put for the photo. Legend MLB David Ross is in Boston. Heard there is huge job available. It's like, I guess technically someone's got it right now.
I also feel like David Ross would be one of the last candidates that Craig Breslow would want.
I don't know that David Ross would want to work for Craig Breslow.
Fair.
I think I'm fine with both. I'm a Chad Sox guy.
You're a Chad Sox guy?
Yeah, I'm
How
loving
could you
Red
not
Sox.
be?
I guess. I mean, ride it till the wheels fall off, they say.
6-4.
Yeah.
It's a winning record.
+6
It's
run
not, it's not
differential.
7-1. Did
Super
the Phillies
ahead.
win tonight?
I don't know.
I only know the Cubs win in a walk-off every night. That's all I know about the rest
3
of the league.
straight walk-offs for the Cubs, 7 straight wins, 14 straight at Wrigley. That's just good, clean baseball right there.
Type
Phillies
shit.
did win. They beat Dallas's A's. Yep.
8-1 since the firing?
Just fire
Why
your
is
manager,
Mattingly
dude.
just flexing on Chad
Instead
Tracy?
of here, fire a guy.
Yeah, just got to fire a guy, right? T?
Look,
Keep
guys.
fire.
Tolle in the rain. Duran's dong freed me from pain. It's Marcelo's rain. Fix Bello, real tears. Bench is clear, don't worry, dear. Willie bombs, fence cleared. Sock sweep, haters weep. The Tigers' defense, butt cheeks. Sonny's return, peak. A series of haikus by Tyler Milliken.
Pretty good.
Thank you.
Love the butt cheeks. That was good.
Yeah, butt cheeks got me.
I'll take it. A lot of love on these three.
A lot of what?
A lot of love. The first one, the Tolle in the rain and the Marcelo rain, like the different word. A lot of people appreciated the
Yeah, no, I get it.
sophisticated wordplay.
Yeah.
Homonym.
Sophisticated wordplay.
There didn't seem to be a weak one. They all seem like they're bringing it, you know? It's like
Yeah.
the Sox getting wins in all of them. Those were winning Taikus.
I'm hot. I'm ready.
Hot
Yeah,
and
you
ready.
did great.
Heard that before.
Little Caesars, shout them out.
Yeah, no forgets.
Good stuff, T.
Thank you.
I saw you on Nesson tonight.
I was everywhere. We did baseball hour at 6. I felt like I was kind of doing your schedule. Like that's what it felt like. But yeah, we hung
little
out. We
baseball
did an
hour.
inning. I
Was
showed
Naz
up.
on? Yeah.
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 But I fucked up the broadcast when I got there tonight.
What do you mean?
Hell yeah.
The game was flying, and then I show up in the 7th inning, and it's
Oh,
like, you
yeah.
want a 30-minute half inning here? Let's
That
do
was
it.
terrible. I was looking at the clock. I was like, I'm going to be able to get home by like 9:30. This is great. No. T, the human rain delay. They brought him in, fucking half hour, half inning. Brutal.
Listening to Pap talk Daniel Bard was one of the more interesting conversations I've heard in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Big sweep. So you disagree on the horn?
Yeah, I would have came in with the horn. Now, is it like 100% I'm sitting here and I'm like, the season's turned around, everything's changed? No, I think we're a little desperate for some positivity. I don't think anybody saw them sweeping the Tigers. Did you luck out with Skubal not pitching? Sure. In every game, did they make a major defensive error that helped you win the game? Sure. But still, 3 in a row for this team, sweeping, finally winning a game when you were down 2 runs or more. That's massive. I'll take 3 days of positivity. We need it right now.
I'm not saying that I'm not positive. Like I absolutely am in a positive mindset. It's just like Horn isn't just like I'm feeling positive. Horn is we got something going here. We're there. Like it's one series. If they can take 3 out of 4 against Tampa, then it's like, okay, we got something going here. That's different. I can guarantee you a 4-game sweep or 3 out of 4, you're getting Horn.
Oh, we better. If it's a 4-game sweep and 7 in a row and you don't Horn,
yeah.
What are we doing?
Sometimes you got to fake it till you make it.
We've horned for less, I feel like.
Anything. No.
Am I wrong, T? I feel like we've horned for less.
I
don't have
we've
the
horned for less.
All the catalog here.
Like with this kind of mindset, we would have never even used the horn in 23 and 24.
No, that team was 500, floating around there. Like this team has been butt cheeks.
I know.
You said
people
it yourself.
Will be surprised about the horn. People will definitely be surprised.
Sure.
It gets the
he
people
did
going.
okay, boom. Like he did the normal intro.
Yeah.
Like okay, boom. The episode before, you got to creep back to normal. Like you can't go from okay, boom to horn.
Thank you, Coley.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Thank you, Coley. I was hoping someone intelligent would be able to read between the lines without me spelling it out for them. I mean, doing the real intro is a sign that the tide is turning. It's a sign of positivity.
That's clear. Like in times of desperation, he's not doing the regular intro. Like that to me was a big first step.
Yes. Yeah.
If they rise above our expectations, I'm playing a little horn. It's that simple.
Mikey, am I wrong? Am I an asshole?
No.
2K, we need you.
Zuko, tell me right now. Am I wrong for doing the no horn?
No.
Thank you. Thank you. So I guess I got to point this out. Okay?
Point her out.
The Red Sox started the season 10 games. What was their record, T?
2-8.
2-8. What do you think their record is since then?
14 and 13.
Yeah,
14 and fucking 13, Coley.
Winning team.
Yeah.
Sounds like you should play the horn.
Sounds like you should shut the fuck up.
Thank you. You gave it to me.
No, he didn't.
You did. You gave it to me. I caught it. I shot it. It went in the hoop. Bang.
Jerry's not pumped tonight. He's a little tight.
What do you mean? I'm not like
I know your moods. We've been doing this for a decade. I think you're a little
Steven.
tired. You've been busy all day. You had the views.
That
It's
has
understandable.
nothing to do with-
Have
that
you
has
eaten?
I think
nothing
it plays
to do
a
with
little
this. That has
role.
nothing.
I think it
No,
plays
it
a
doesn't.
little role.
Have you eaten, Jared?
Kinda.
When was the last time you ate?
He hasn't eaten a lot. You probably haven't been, a lot of fluids either. Like I think you're a little tight.
All right. Yes, I've had a busy day. No, that doesn't have anything to do with the fact that there's no positivity horn.
All right, that's fine.
I did the real intro.
That's good.
You
I like
gotta.
the real intro.
You can't go from butt cheeks to
horn.
just. Yeah, you can't. That's crazy.
No one's asking for you to play it 5 times. Just one time.
He's not playing it. See, I wish we got.
Whoa. Whoa. That felt kind of good. I saw that little smirk on your face.
I'm just saying. Hey,
You kind
It
of
always
liked it.
feels good. Of course it feels good. It's the fucking positivity horn.
yeah.
Sometimes you got to let it fill you all up.
Trust me, T. I want to play the horn. I
Make 'em
want to
earn it,
give me a
dude.
reason to play the horn, and I'll play the horn.
You're just whoring out the horn.
This might be our best shot this year.
Nah, see,
See,
that's
that's exactly-
negativity. That's
yeah,
the
that's
type of shit
exactly-
that's going to get the horn
I can't get behind
banished.
I'm
That
offering
was-
both sides of the coin here.
That. Oof.
They're 5 games under 500.
Yeah,
if
we
you
know.
horn,
We understand.
That's
5 games under 500 and you want a horn. That's what's wrong with this fucking organization.
Game and a half out.
John
Where
Henry
they
loves
bottomed out
fans
last
like
year.
you.
Whoa.
5 games under 500. Woohoo! Horn. Fuck you. Fuck
Yeah,
you
but
and
this
everyone
isn't-
like you.
This isn't the bottom. That's the point. See, they just climbed 3 games to get to their bottom from last year.
Listen, if we're just talking straight up winning a series, sweeping
They
one,
did it.
3 games
Yeah.
in a row.
They did it, and they got
Yeah.
the
think
real
we're in the
intro
right, T.
because of it. They
I
got the
think
real
the
intro
Reddit's going
because
to
of
agree
it.
with us.
Yeah, I feel good about it.
Oh man, what?
Yeah, they're
God.
gonna agree with you because they're fucking stupid too.
Whoa,
Hey,
whoa,
whoa,
whoa.
whoa.
They have children.
Come on.
How do you know that?
The S word?
The odds.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yikes, dude.
yeah.
Okay.
I can't wait to play the horn on the next episode.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 100%.
T's got them getting swept, from what I just heard.
It's not what I said.
Well, I mean, the Rays have been kicking everyone's ass. Why wouldn't they
They're
kick
incredible.
our ass, T? Huh?
Hey, because you just swept the Tigers.
I want more than anything to pop on here Sunday night and just blare some horn.
Me too. Mother's Day horn? Hell yeah.
Oh,
Folks, we know what time it is. It is time to talk about our good friends over at Kalshi. And I'm saying right now, I'm loving this market. I'm loving this market. This is different than anything we've done on here before. It's what will the announcers say during game 1 of the Rays Red Sox series. This is awesome. I know we've done a lot of Cy Young stuff. We've done a lot of Red Sox record stuff. What phrases are they going to say? This has some like Super Bowl prop bet vibe to it, and I'm all about that. So the top percentage on here is bullpen. I mean, we got to almost guarantee they're going to say bullpen, right? Like, we're not trying to take the top percentage things. That's 98% chance. You're not getting a lot of bang for your buck there. Fenway Park is at 94% chance for the announcers to say that. Like, that's highly likely. That's not a lot of fun. Let's find a fun one. Let's get to scrolling. Grand Slam, 47%. Is Monasterio hit another slam? Are we getting a position player to pitch here and then somebody goes bridge? Who knows? Walk-off at 46%. There are 4 games. Obviously, that would need to be a Red Sox walk-off, so that would be a beautiful thing considering they're at A and B. We got pitch clock at 30%. What a catch. What a catch. If you're listening at home, guess the percentage. You're in your car, you're taking a walk, you're at the gym. You're better than me if you're at the gym. I haven't been to the gym in ages. But if you're working out, if you're not working out, if you're like me on the couch ordering DoorDash, what do you think the percentage chances that what a catch gets said? If you guessed 14%, you are correct. And I think I'm going with that one. I think that's the one I'm going to go with. And then basically, you just got to lock in every time a catch is made. What a catch would have been a great thing to say about Willie Abreu's catch in the finale in Detroit. That was what a catch. I think Dave O'Brien was like, wow, like it was a good call, honestly, for Dave, saying that was with the bases loaded, too. Boom, bases loaded. That's at 53%. Bases loaded. That would have checked off with Dave O'Brien's call of Willie Abreu's catch. So there's a lot of good stuff on here. You got to go over to Kalsh and just get involved. Just start dancing around. Do whatever you want to do over there. It's a lot of fun. We're doing it all the time, and you should too. All right, back to the 10.
How about the notebook, huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's talk a little Sox, huh? The 2026 Boston Red Sox notebook is sponsored by could be you. It could be you. You know? Could be anybody at this point, right? Okay. May 4th, the series opener at the Tigers. First line here says, the Red Sox are such a bad watch that I'm bummed Skubal isn't pitching because at least that would be entertaining. Still excited about Tolle, though. So you want Horn on this episode when that's where we were when this series started.
We can move on from the horn thing, I think.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm moved on.
All right, perfect.
You're starting to play it a bit much for someone who didn't want to play it.
I know.
Next line here says the Red Sox are so bad at ABS Willier misses a challenge to end the top of the first. Next line here says, Roman's hurt again. This time it's the wrist. I have no words. That's in the bottom of the second. Second and third, nobody out. Kalshi has the odds of the Red Sox scoring a run at 0%. Next line here says the Red Sox did not score any runs. And you guys want Horn.
If you're setting the standard there, man, you're going to be very surprised.
Payton Tolle is the only reason I'm still watching this game. That's in the bottom of the fifth. It's pissing out, and that'll be the reason why the Tigers score. Cap just airmailed one into Narnia to put runners at second and third. There are 4 fans in the stands. I don't know why they're still playing right now. That's in the bottom of the sixth. Monasterio just almost got killed by a broken bat and threw a ball past Cap from his ass to allow 2 runs to score, and that's your ball game. 2-0 Tigers in the bottom of the sixth. That's a lot of negativity, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even say that, like, oh, you're crabby tonight. This is the shit that I was writing on Monday in the 6th inning.
Continue.
But you've had positivity since then.
T, let him continue.
Let me continue, please. Tolle deserves so much better than this shit. 2 Ks in the inning, but 2 errors lead to 2 runs, both unearned in the bottom of the 6th. Jared Duran, 3-run home run. 3 homers in 4 days. All to give the Red Sox the lead. 3-2 Red Sox in the top of the 7th. The Red Sox just got a hit with a runner in scoring position, I think. RBI knocked for Willier, 4-2 Sox in the 7th. Next line here says the Red Sox just got another hit with a runner in scoring position, ? Meyer with an RBI knock, ? 5-2 Sox in the top of the 7th. Here comes the tarp. Steve robbed Tolle of a complete game like a complete asshole. And that's the top of the 8th. Next line here, Tolle, 83 pitches, 59 strikes, 7 innings, 1 hit, 2 runs, 0 earned, 1 walk, 8 Ks. It's a 2.04 ERA. T, what was Payton Tolle doing on Monday? Because it was working.
Yeah, just overall Arsenal-wise, continue to lean really heavy into that 4-seamer. Not as much as that Yankee start where we were operating around 50%, but 36% on the 4-seamer, 23% on the sinker, 18% on the curveball, 16% on the cutter, 7% on the changeup, 9 whiffs total, 4 on the 4-seamer, 4 on the curveball, 1 on the sinker. Velocity was back up. I think a lot of people were starting to wonder what Tolle would look like if he had to pitch on regular rest all the time. Got an extra day, topped out at 98.5. Not quite what we saw against the Yankees. Yep, shout him out. The fucking sports
shout him out.
But the velocity was back up, and I think the biggest thing we've seen from Tolle in the growth has been how he can use his arsenal when he has to go through a lineup multiple times. You get the 4-seamer a ton first time through, curveball and cutter second time through, and then started leaning on the sinker his third time through. That's the stuff I'm looking for out of Tolle. That's the guy who can be a starter versus someone who got shifted to the bullpen last year because Connolly Early was out pitching him. And also to bring a perfect game into the 5th, man, I was starting to feel the juices a little bit. I started thinking about it. It's always in the back of my mind.
I would love to feel Tolle's juices.
He shouldn't ever exit this rotation at this point.
I agree. It's a great point. Hard to disagree with that one. I'm not going to do it. Next line here says, Mr. Bears just left a bunch of slurs on my voicemail.
Slurs?
Mr. Bears was furious.
Mm-hmm.
Steve, this is probably your moment to address Mr. Bears in a public setting. I don't know if you'd want to apologize. I would suggest.
Sure, kind of thought we did earlier, but yeah, I would say
I don't think I heard I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say I'm sorry for this one. I know I don't throw I'm sorries out there. It's normally I hear you. But we're going to say I'm sorry this time. Again, knew this was trouble when they moved it up to 610 and was hoping they'd avoid the raindrops. I think Middlebrook said, like, oh, no, that looks bad when they were looking at the sky of what was coming in. That was another sign that it was indeed going to look bad, and it did.
Yeah.
And, I apologize to the Red Sox fans specifically that were in Detroit, because that's who I do it for. I don't do the weather look ahead for road fans. I don't really care about them. But again, the Tigers' pathetic performance, I think making people shelter, making the center field cameraman or person shelter during a game that continues is absurd. That's one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. I have no idea what the hell they were thinking, putting the players in danger. And again, I am part to blame for that because I said that there was going to be no lightning.
I mean, you said that everything was going to be hunky-dory.
I didn't say that. I said 15% chance of rain, and we got some rain. But again, not great. I'm stunned I didn't get tossed. I would have fully accepted that. But yeah, I apologize to the Red Sox fans that were there that didn't know it was going to get that scary for that brief amount of time.
And
to Mr. Bears, of course. I don't want you wasting all your minutes on calls to Jared.
Next line here says Garrett Whitlock is pooping his pants. The curse of trailing by 2 runs looms large. 5-4 Sox in the bottom of the 8th. I can't believe the Red Sox won that game. Never felt safe. Red Sox win 5-4 to improve to 14-21. Woohoo! Positivity horn. The fuck?
I will say, like, that game, you realize how lucky they got that the Yoshida ball fell in with Perez in right field. If that ball doesn't fall in, you don't score the Wilyer Abreu RBI single or the Meyer one. So does that game just end up being Whitlock blew it and that's the story and we're more depressed? I don't know. You got to get lucky and they came through with runners in scoring position, but you think about it.
Genuinely bizarre game. I can't remember a game that went like that in quite some time. I know everybody mentioned the COVID thing. That's a fair comparison. Jaron, by the way, stunned. That was a 30 out of 30 home run. The way that came off the bat, like I know you got good contact and all that, but I don't think I've ever seen a ball like that. Maybe I'm just sold on his reaction too much there because he didn't really even know where the ball was. Again, playing in rain, stupid. But yeah, that would have been gone in every park. Massive swing. It was to the point, 0-18 entering the game,
Correct.
down by 2. And you're thinking, okay, it's a 2-run deficit. We've been taught this game's over. Like, there's no chance this is going to happen. Credit to Payton Tolle, by the way, obviously just in general for a great start, but his home road splits are completely different. So to have that big a start on the road where the league is really screwing you over, if we're being honest, the fact that he had to be out there throwing a ball he can't grip, Cap can't grip the ball, throwing it into the outfield. No idea what happened because he had that side camera angle where, Monasterio almost got killed by the bat.
It felt like the Cardinals game all over again.
It was, and it's just like he's about to get hit by a shattered bat, and he's got to throw home. I'm like, what the hell is happening here? So as Sox fans, we've been trained when they're down 2, the game's over. So credit to Jaron for getting that bomb. It did look like it was going to go poorly at the end there when Whitlock gave up a couple, but they held on. T?
On that Duran homer, first opposite field homer for a Red Sox player since April 1st. Which is kind of wild. But also, just like some credit to Wilyer Abreu hitting a lefty in that moment. He's now batting 390, 444, 512, 957 against them this year. Meyer, obviously a much smaller sample size. It's 8 at bats, but he's hitting 375 against them. I think with Meyer, we're going to keep seeing him be platooned. I don't think that role is changing dramatically. But man, for a guy in Wilyer Abreu who looked rough against lefties his first couple of years in the big leagues, clear adjustments, and we know over the offseason he made some changes to his stance, started working with a pitching machine that had a lefty angle to help him out. It's paying off.
I did love postgame, and I'm sure you saw this too, or maybe you didn't. I don't know when you go to bed at this point. The question by Downtown Ian Brown, our guy, one of the nicest guys in that clubhouse, just mentioning to Jaron about the opposite field homer. Because to tease stat, they hadn't done that in over a month. I think that's a totally fair question. He's like, "What? I ain't got juice. I don't got the juice to hit that home run." And Jaron's totally okay with just sitting in it and like letting it be awkward amongst the reporters, which I find funny. I'm sure they don't find it that funny. But yeah, I think he's been kind of jabbing a little bit at some of these guys in the clubhouse. I'm sure a lot of people are not surprised by that. But yeah, we'll see if that continues as the season goes on. But obviously a huge swing. Tolle was just hilarious. It's hard to be funny on the field and have people in the Boston area like appreciate it. You have to be a certain type of player. But him like looking up to the sky was incredible. I love how they're checking his hands for substances. It's like, dude, I'm in a downpour. Like if there was anything on here, it would have washed off by now. But yeah, he's incredible. The Camino line after the game, he's just the gift that keeps on giving. I am rooting. Obviously, we root for all these guys' success, but like he's right at the top of the list of guys you just want to be so good for the type of person he is.
He just brings joy. When you watch him, you feel happy. Or like, if I could picture myself playing in the big leagues, I would hope I played that way. Like Corey used to always say that about Duran. Like I tell my kids to play like him. If I was a pitcher, I'd tell my kids to pitch like Payton Tolle. Obviously, you can't do it physically, but the joy and how infectious it is and how his teammates kind of feed off of it, you can feel it, man. And this team needs as much of that as they can get.
He had that big K in the 5th inning, and I was watching with my mom, And I almost said, let's fucking go. I've never sworn in front of my mom in my entire life.
Oh, Joan Pearl.
Really?
Fucking,
She would have not been
gosh,
pumped
she
about
hates
that. But
swearing.
I went, I was just like, yeah, let's fucking play some baseball. But yeah, that's how excited I get about Payton Tolle. There's not a lot of players on this team that obviously, especially with Jared, get us excited. But that's a guy that's at the top of the list. No horn is what I'm alluding to there. Yep.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, quick timeout from the episode because no baseball date is complete without Blue Moon Belgian White. Born in a ballpark 30 years ago at the Sandlot Brewery in Denver, Colorado, Blue Moon's bold flavor, bright explosion of color, and iconic orange slice ritual guarantees a one-of-a-kind beer drinking experience year-round. And for those occasions when you want a lighter option, reach for Blue Moon Light at only 95 calories and 3.6 grams of carbs per 12-ounce serving. It's a refreshingly light alternative beer brewed with real tangerine peel. And if you're looking for a great-tasting non-alcoholic beer, try Blue Moon non-alcoholic, still made with Valencia orange peel and coriander with just 80 calories. Great for when you want to hold the alcohol, but not the flavor, Steve. Are we doing Blue Moons this weekend? We're going to A&B this weekend?
Yeah, Friday. Can't wait. Fenway
We're
Fridays,
going to go
dude.
A&B on Friday, some Blue Moons, and maybe a special guest.
Ooh, little teasy doos.
Maybe. But I know that this individual, he's a Blue Moon guy.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of an orange, he's more of like a mango.
Oh,
You know what
okay.
I mean?
I see what you did there. Yeah.
Yeah. He's more of a mango guy.
Yeah, I get your vibe.
Yeah. Blue Moon Light, a wheat beer with Blue Moon. Exceptional taste, only 95 calories. Blue Moon Belgian White, brightly brewed with Valencia orange peel and iconically garnished with an orange slice. Get Blue Moon Light delivered by visiting get.bluemoonbeer.com/Jared for delivery options. That is get.bluemoonbeer.com/Jared. Blue Moon, made brighter, celebrate responsibly. Blue Moon Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Suck one.
Yeah. Steven?
Jerry, I know you know this, but do you know that in sports, everyone's got a can't miss training hack?
Yeah, I was aware of it vaguely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you already knew that. I was super aware of that.
Yep.
Most of them don't actually move the needle. Most of them, I would say, suck. That's how I used to feel about hair growth products. A lot of hype, not a lot of results. What changed for me was learning that Nutrafol isn't just another supplement. It's physician-formulated, clinically tested, and recommended by dermatologists. It's a real game plan for thinning hair. Guys, if your hair isn't playing like it did in your 20s like T right now, it might be time for a real comeback, not another workaround. Because throwing on a hat like I do, this thing right here on my massive dome, isn't a strategy. Nutrafol supports healthier hair from within. Nutrafol now offers hair growth supplements tailored to men at every age because the root causes of hair thinning change over time, and your routine should too, my friend. Nutrafol Men for ages 18 to 49 to help improve hair growth and achieve thicker, fuller hair in 3 to 6 months. And new Nutrafol Men 50 Plus, which you will be one day, T, God willing. The first and only hair growth product specifically formulated for men over the age of 50. You can feel great about what you're putting into your body since Nutrafol hair growth supplements are backed by peer-reviewed studies, that's easy to say, and NSF Contents certified. The gold standard in third-party certification for supplements. Adding Nutrafol to your daily routine is easy. Order online, no prescription needed, with automated deliveries and free shipping to keep you on track, my friend. Plus, with a Nutrafol subscription, you can save up to 20% and get added perks to support your hair growth journey. Start Nutrafol today and make the hat go away. Visit Nutrafol.com and enter promo code SECTION10 for $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping. I love free shipping. Ooh-wee, I love it. Find out why Nutrafol is the best-selling hair growth supplement brand at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com. Promo code SECTION10. Now back to the program of the hottest team in baseball.
Okay, game 2. Wow. We're already here. Game 2 of the series between the Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. First line here says, we didn't have an opposite field home run since April 1st, and then we got 2 in 24 hours. 3-run bomb for Cedon. Makes it 3-0 Sox in the top of the first. Next line here says, Welp, immediate home run allowed for Moran. 3-1 Sox. bottom of the first. Moran wants to get Bello into this game immediately, and I feel like that's not a good decision on his part. Well, that would be wrong, ultimately. 3-2 Sox in the bottom of the first. Next line here says, Sadan is making a bid for ketchup right now, and I really appreciate that. Makes it 4-2 Sox in the third. Monasterio finding hole. It's a beautiful thing. 5-2 Sox in the third. Home run derby checking in with an RBI knock. Makes it 6-2 in the third.
Can I say something real quick, Jared?
Yeah.
That's one of the best nicknames you've had. I think that's Chuckles.
Tolle.
Oh, that's one of the best you've had. Thank you. Who was it?
Combined. We were sitting on the what game was that?
It was
Yankees
the Aura
game?
Club game, the Yankee game.
Yeah, well, it was the Yankees game, and we were just like so deliriously done with the team. We were like, "Oh, here comes Derby, the home run derby!" Like that was no one
Home run
that.
derby, woohoo! It's funny because he doesn't hit them, you know. So
Yeah, he
I
hasn't. Yeah,
doesn't even
He's
really
got
think
one.
about it.
yeah, one fake one.
Yeah. Wong fiending for hole. RBI knock makes it 7-2. The $6 million man's fielder choice. $6 million fielder's choice right there makes it 8-2 in the third. Wilson and Willier go back to back. I don't even know what team I'm watching right now. My goodness, makes it 10-2. Drilling TS10 because you gave up 10 runs is such a scumbag move. What a loser. Get fucked, buddy. That's in the fourth. I feel like this is... Yeah, we can jump into our Framber conversation. I feel like everyone has given a take on this by now, but I saw the Eric Hosmer thing. Shout out Hos, talked to him today. That's not why Framber threw.
It happens all the time in today's
Every
0% chance
game.
that's why.
Every player is looking into the pitcher's mitt to see if he can get pitch grips and whatever, relay it. Sure. Was Willier looking for pitch grips? Sure. That's his job. That's what every player is doing. That is not why Framber threw at Trevor Story. It was because Framber Valdez is a fucking loser and he gave up 10 runs. He just gave up back-to-back homers. He was looking into the dugout at AJ Hinch being like, are you going to really leave me out here? Like, I don't have it today. You're just going to leave me out here? Fine. I'll take myself out of the game. And he fucking drilled Trevor Story in the back and got ejected. And that's what happened. It had nothing to do with looking at pitch grips and relaying. Like that's happening every game, every inning. If there's a runner on second, that's what they're trying to do. So no.
It was also, when was the last time you saw a manager in AJ Hinch, who also managed him in Houston, throw their player under the bus the minute the game ended? Like, is that not the most
shouldn't have
telling
got
thing in the
suspended, by the
entire
way.
world? I think that's just an official rule, right?
Yeah, okay, I guess so, but that's still stupid.
Well, and it's also Valdez hasn't thrown a four-seamer all year, chooses to do it in that spot. Like, there's just so many telling signs that just tell on the whole situation, and his history speaks for it within itself. And it even felt like his translator after the game was like so over the answers he had to kind of repeat to the media. Nobody believed him, and he looks like a cornball, and this is why he sat out there so long during the offseason, because a lot of teams feel some kind of way about him. And without Martin Maldonado behind the plate, it's clearly an issue, especially maturity-wise for him.
I think the thing that annoyed me the most in the whole situation is that Framber obviously had no reaction to getting thrown out. He's just like, well, yep, I'm going to walk right out of here. I wanted to leave. That's exactly what I was asking for. You can't do that and then post-game say you weren't trying to throw at him. You can't play both sides of it. And that's why he's a loser. Like, if you're going to do that, then be like, yeah, you know, I got upset. I threw at him. It's my mistake, whatever. He did the same shit when he was throwing at his own catcher, and he said, nope, that wasn't intentional. It obviously was. So you're a loser. And you don't get many of these, by the way. If you do, like, one of these, you're known for it. Now you do this, it's like, this is who you are. You can't then say that that's not who you are. That's exactly who you are. The Tigers broadcaster, I don't know that guy at all. I know the main guy, Benetti, he's incredible. The other dude, what the hell are you talking about, brother? For him to say that the reason that Valdez got thrown out is because the Red Sox complained, like that has nothing to do with it at all. If you look at the replay, the home plate ump was about to call the umps over, and then there's that little scuffle where everybody has to walk out and do the whole song and dance and whatever. But they were going to talk about if they should toss him for that. They do, and they toss him for that. It has nothing to do with the Red Sox reaction. That's so stupid. Also, you shouldn't want him to still be out there. He sucked. He had, what was it, 10 earned that he finishes with? Like, why would you even be fighting for him to go out there? And did you see that he had no reaction when he got thrown out? Just everybody with the Tiger, or I guess I'm just going to say Tigers broadcaster and Framber, you look like idiots. I think everybody else actually looked pretty good, to your point, T. Because I think Hinch
awesome.
handled it great. Middlebrooks, by the way, who's been crushing it. Brooksy's been on fire. And that was the perfect reaction. He's like, that's tired. That's a joke. What are you going to throw at your catcher now because you're upset? He hit all the key points immediately. And even OB was like, oh, whoa. Like he was kind of feeling it too there. So pathetic, absolutely pathetic from Framber Valdez. But I think it could bring the Sox together a little bit here.
He's not the first or last guy to just like throw at a guy.
Yeah, it's going to keep happening.
And we're going to cheer when our guy does it. Though I did think it was very telling to what T was saying, where AJ Hinch was like, usually when you sprint out there, you want to fight. We didn't know which guy to fight. Shout out Wilson Contreras, like the clearest leader on the team by so much. Close. I cannot believe how many people on this very program were like, this guy needs to fucking relax, calm down, stop yelling at Marcelo. He's a leader, a natural born leader.
Did we say that?
Who the fuck did that?
Most of the people I'm looking at right now.
I don't think anyone had that take.
Everyone sided with Marcelo, and I was like, this is the only guy who can talk.
We also didn't really have think of what was going on.
Yeah, I think the context was pretty significant.
Yeah.
Yeah, A, didn't have context, and B, I mean, in the argument of it's the young guys and Marcelo being like, we all suck. Yes, I agree. They all suck. I agree with Marcelo.
WC-40 doesn't.
Huh?
WC-40 doesn't. And the team goes as he goes. And that's what he's been trying to tell people. And the
guess.
second Trevor Story got hit, who couldn't wait to get out there?
Yeah, of course. Oh, he loves the tango.
He sees red. Contreras
he wants
is looking
to fight.
for a fight.
He wants to fight somebody. He does.
Willier's like, I can't even enjoy my head in the dugout. I gotta start yelling
this dude's
at
getting
you.
head in the dugout, and he's like, hey, sorry, I gotta go out there.
Yeah,
that actually was kind of funny.
If Willier went out there with the Wally head on, just to beat the shit out of someone.
I think hitting your catcher in the chest intentionally is way worse than this. Way worse.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course. It's just like that was despicable. Like hitting your own catcher for getting crossed up. Like that's despicable.
This, he was like, why do I have to continue to ask my own manager to get me out of this game? Like,
because look at what happened the day before. Skubel's down. Casey Mize is on the IL. Your bullpen's dog water. So go out there and eat the fucking innings. You're getting paid as much money as you are.
He wasn't
Shut up
doing
and go take
that,
it.
though. He just wasn't doing that.
Well, because he was pouting before the inning started, and Middlebrooks had a great
context
point.
that they said that.
Yeah, because it was already 8, and he did point that out, which was good. But he was already 8, like it was already over.
But Middlebrooks being like he was the last guy out there while all the defenders were already out there. You're already pouting. You're already mad that you have to go out there. Well, guess what? Yeah, you have to go eat innings to help your pitching staff. Is that really asking that much? Instead, you go out there and you cry about it, and then you get yourself ejected and suspended.
Yeah, I think he's thrilled with that series of events.
Yeah,
I thought it was much funnier than everyone wanted to make it out to be.
It's cool until someone gets hurt.
It's like super funny if we're plunking our guys.
Well,
like it's
genuinely, when was the last time someone got hurt from that?
A hit by pitch all the time.
93 in the back.
Stanton.
It could have easily hit his hand. It could have easily flipped him in the
that
head.
was a high pitch.
He may have swung at that.
I'm not trying to be like
That's how he broke his
was,
hand at 22.
Story might have swung.
That's a higher pitch than what a lot of intentional HBPs go. So I just didn't love all of it. But I'm more pissed, Coley, at like the saying it's not. Just don't lie to everybody again.
Well, he can't come out and be like, "Yep, I needed to come out of that game," because then I think you get like released and you don't even get your contract.
He's just a loser. I don't.
Sure, I don't think
the whole process.
inaccurate.
The whole process, I think, was laughable, honestly. But
so thankful that they chose to invest their money in Ranger Suarez over someone like Framber Valdez. Because talk about it being so hard to root for a guy like that. Even Tiger's Twitter turned. They were cooking the fuck out of him on the timeline.
Yeah. Why would you have
be
his
on his side there? Yeah,
there's nothing.
Like if you're a Red Sox fan and Framber Valdez was on this team, and he gave up fucking 10 runs, 7 earned, back-to-back home runs, and then he threw it the next guy. Do you think that the next episode we'd be sitting here being like, fuck yeah, Framber. Like, you really showed him, dude. Like, that was sick that you did that. We'd be like, this guy's fucking
tapping
asshole.
his wrist.
Yeah, I would. No. Good on Tiger fans, because I when I threw out that tweet, I was like, I don't want to like have this be me versus Tiger fans right now. Like, I really don't care to do that, but it just didn't happen. So
it was pretty obvious. There's a lot that happened over the course of the season where we got to play the guessing game of whether a pitch was intentional. That was, in the 100th percentile of obvious intentional HBP.
And it was first pitch, right?
Let me play that. Play the audio because it was. I would say it was a defining career moment for Will Middlebrooks.
This is the best call by Will, and he's again crushing it.
He's been crushing it, but this is fantastic.
He committed action tonight. We got to talk about.
Jock. Trevor Story is going to get drilled.
All right.
After the back-to-back home runs, Valdez plunks him, and some of the Red Sox coming out, and some of the Tigers coming out, and both benches are emptying.
You can't get them out, so you throw at them. What a joke.
Red Sox bullpen is about to enter this thing, too, as they race across the outfield grass. No punches or anything thrown.
No, the one guy who caused it's hiding in the back.
Cooked him.
That is weak. You give up 3 home runs back-to-back shots.
That is weak,
and
no doubt about
Trevor
it.
Story.
Well, let's just hope
No one's saying it's not
cross
weak.
up his catcher.
Now.
He's mad.
Yeah, go back
Let
to
the
last
record
year
show.
where he drilled his catcher.
It was indeed weak.
Hear ye. Thine action was weak. I love Tracy's reaction, too. It was weak.
Oh,
I love
sure.
that Tracy took a second, too. He's like, I'm the interim guy. What do I say? Fuck it. I thought it was weak. I thought
The
it was really
Tigers
weak. We all kinda
broadcast
thought it
was fucking crazy, right? Like Benetti tried to. I don't know
texted
who the
you-
I got it. I don't know who the
Okay.
broadcast partner is, but Benetti was
don't
like,
either.
well, let's just play it.
Yeah.
I don't like this idea of you can complain your way into getting a pitcher kicked out of a ball game. That's real time after the pitch. Is there anything about that, Jason, that would suggest that he's out of control, he's trying to hit Story?
No. So no, and he's not in an aggressive posture at all. But if you're the Red Sox, I understand why you're mad.
Yeah,
That doesn't mean he should be ejected from
It's
the game.
fine
That
for the
doesn't
Red
mean he
Sox
should
to
be.
get mad, but them complaining shouldn't then lead to an umpire's decision to throw the starting pitcher out of a ball game. That's nonsense. Because now why don't we just complain about everything?
He's like, oh, now I'm pissed.
If that's how it's going to be, that's what they're opening Pandora's
Guy
box
literally
right there. I'll go complain
complaining
about every little
about
detail.
complaining.
You need to overturn everything. Do it my way.
That's the dumbest way to look at it. Oh, well, we got to change everything then. It's like, dude, he intentionally plunked him. He wanted to leave. He already sucks. Everyone agrees he should be out of the game. Like,
Yeah.
crazy.
I don't know what the argument would be. It's like, oh, like his posture wasn't aggressive, so he didn't do it on purpose. Yes, he did.
This is the reaction you have if it's like the first inning and your guy is maybe a little wild and he plunks somebody and then the team's like, hey, we think that was intentional. And then you have to get the bullpen to throw 8 innings. This isn't when the game's over in the 5th and your pitcher intentionally hit somebody. He just couldn't be more off here.
It was like MLB The Show when you know you already lost the game, so you just start throwing at the batters until they rage quit. Like the game itself will make you leave if you hit like 3 or 4 batters in a row. They're just like, fuck off, the game's done. That's what it felt like.
It
Classic.
was also the least I want to fight bench clear I've ever seen.
Because the Tigers players all knew how it looked.
Everybody
Like,
agreed.
But also like even the Red Sox players were just like, we have to come out here for this. I don't think they were.
Contreras,
everyone
man.
knew. Everyone saw Framber and how he looked, and they were like, all right, he just wants to leave. We see what you want to do.
I think it was Hinch who said he went after Contreras to try and calm him down because he could tell he was like getting worked up. He was looking for something. It makes me
He was
happy
upset
that
they didn't want to fight enough. Like he's getting mad about that.
He's the only one that
fact-
wanted to fight. He's like, this is when we fight, guys. What the fuck? We're supposed to fight right now. Come on.
the opposing managers know, like, if Contreras, like, he's like the Hulk. If you let him kind of freak out and go nuts, people are going to die. People are going to get hurt.
It escalates quickly with him, for sure.
Well, I mean, it definitely not that I was off of WC-40. I didn't love the core comments, and like the Marcelo thing was weird, but like, you know, if they're good, then they're good. We'll take it at face value. That's fine. But then seeing him react to the Trevor Story thing, I was like, all right, I'm back in on WC-40. Mikey, where you at on WC-40, your guy?
I think I know.
He does no wrong. Just let him do whatever he wants.
I'm not far from Mikey. I think you got to accept everything that comes with him, and 99% of it is either entertaining or great for the team.
And these, like, I don't know. I was questioning when I posted the McAdam quotes, and they ended up going everywhere. All the aggregators, everybody posted them, whether it was national or local. I was reading it and I did question it. Like, I asked Jared before we even started. I was like, am I tripping? Am I reading this incorrectly? Because when I read the piece, that's how I interpreted it initially. But when some people were like, well, I could kind of take it this way, and maybe it's more Wilson trying to create like he's saying, hey man, like, don't be mad at some of the young guys, like, give them a break, versus like, oh, it is the young guys. I could understand both of those perspectives, but he walked back everything, like, especially the Alex Cora stuff too. Like, clearly he was worried, and he ended up talking about how great of a manager Alex Cora is. And that, like, stood out, because I think the Meyer stuff was easy to interpret in the wrong way, especially the way it was presented. I think the Cora stuff he even knew was probably a little unfair, or came off like you had an issue with Cora.
I think he went at the media. I don't know. Did you hear that? Did you hear that he, like, for like the reporting of his quotes?
No, I didn't see his specific response.
I guess we're gonna have to confirm that. Maybe you think Catillo's still awake right now?
Definitely, he's at Yard House.
He's crafting up well, they're on the road.
Yeah, they're on the road. Let me see.
They
what
don't have
says.
him there.
Yeah, they could, I guess.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
Damn you, dude.
Everything
He's
about
on Do
him,
Not
the
Disturb.
worst.
Like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Sleeping? The fuck?
What's up?
Where? I mean, like, you're a reporter. Report.
Yeah, he's writing his post-game article about how the Sox are past
Your call
Cora.
has been forwarded
What
to
an
voicemail.
absolute asshole.
All his questions were about, like, are you guys past all the chaos and whatnot? So I'm sure he's cooking that article up for Mass Live right now.
For who?
Mass Live, or sorry, Mexican Times.
Yeah. Well, all right. I guess disregard.
T.
You did hear something, Jared.
Huh?
I feel like you were the first person that had like a report that refuted what the conversation had been over the previous 24 hours.
Yes.
Is there anything there?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if, like, what I heard, I don't know if he actually went to the media and was like, what the fuck? Or if he was planning on doing that. I don't know if it happened because we weren't there and I didn't see anyone report it.
I want to hear McAdam talk about it on his next pod, because I do feel like that will be a point of conversation. Fenway Rundown.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Wilson stuff, one other thought. Everything the Red Sox have released this year has been moments with him being with Marcelo and Roman. Spring training, joking. Even in the dugout during the Astro series, him and Roman were like having a moment of like messing around with each other. So, I don't know. That's why I was looking at that entire quote situation. I at least wasn't confident with the way we came in and talked about it last time, but that's how I interpreted it.
I mean, it sounded like Marcelo called out people like us.
Yeah, he said that was
his
Twitter.
reaction. Yeah, was more towards like, people say that's no excuse. Not like he was talking to Wilson. It was to the narrative.
It's funny though.
Like after the fact, because like I think the quote was something like, "Yeah, Twitter's gonna Twitter" or something like that.
Yeah. I will say with Wilson, 162 game pace, 35 homers, 100 RBIs. Ooh, those 100 guys get me going, Jared. Mm-hmm.
With Gold Glove defense.
I like that too.
Mm-hmm.
What are you
Did
gonna
you like
do if he
hearing
does
that?
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you gonna do if he does it, Steve?
Oh, I don't even want to say on here.
Say it. You gotta say it.
I'm gonna just get so happy.
Yeah. What is it gonna sound like when you're that happy?
I'll be like, yes.
What if he does it in the same game?
Oh, I'll be like, yes.
If it's the same game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to do anything if he does it?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
See? Okay. You absolutely have to drill somebody back after that. This team has been lifeless all year. They're begging you to light a spark and unite this team. Do it. Smoke somebody. They didn't.
Nope. Knew they weren't gonna.
So here's where I'm at on that. I don't know if I agree with that take. So I think when that happens, sure, in the heat of the moment, if you have Bello go out there and drill somebody, that could be a unifying moment for the team in the clubhouse. But the Tigers are probably like, dude, we don't support that asshole. Like, they signed him and brought him in here. We didn't choose him. We don't want to be teammates with that guy. Like, don't throw baseballs at us. And from that point, I agree with it. I don't think that any of the Tigers players have to pay the price for Framber Valdez being an asshole.
There were much larger fish to fry too. Like,
yeah,
what was more important, Bello going out there and hitting someone immediately, or cruising the rest of the game and what was comfortably his best showing of the season?
And if he got suspended, like, they're clearly going to try to go 6-man rotation. They have no idea what's going on with Suarez and Crochet. He's like moderately throwing. And, you know, how confident are you in him returning after 15 days?
You plunk somebody back there, you feel like the other team is telling you, no, we were in the right to do the thing. So you try to level it out. Everybody on the field knew that Framber was being a clown. So it's
I'm
like,
sure they said that when they were all out there on the field together.
Yeah, they're like, you don't got to get us. Like, we know.
Which I do every time. I don't want to be hit, actually.
Yeah, I don't want to be hit. It gives me a boo-boo. So if you could just not do that, and we'll give you guys a sweep.
We'll give you guys a sweep, yeah. Dude, it hurts really bad. Don't do it back, please.
Oh, please. I don't
Please
like
don't
that.
do that. Brayan Bello was great. Brayan Bello was great. 94 pitches, 66 strikes, 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, just 1 walk, 7 Ks. Got that MLB worst ERA down to 7.44. See?
Yeah, very Nick Pivetta-esque. That's kind of exactly what it reminded me of, you know, the minute you get him with an opener, he ends up figuring himself out again and seemingly getting comfortable. Now, to be fair, Moran went out there and the whole idea was to help Bello not have to see the top of the order immediately, and he still did. So credit to him for not cracking and handling it properly. 37% on the sinker, 15% on the sweeper, 14% on the four-seamer, 13% on the changeup, 12% on the curveball, and 10% on the cutter. Lean more on the four-seamer than we've seen lately. Felt like early in the season he was going away from it. Less of the cutter. 10 whiffs, 3 on the changeup, 3 on the sweeper, 2 on the sinker, 1 on the four-seamer, and 1 on the cutter. What stood out to me most, first pitch strikes to 17 out of 25 batters, was just kind of attacking guys, and we saw him trying to fill up the zone against Baltimore, and that didn't really work out well. Did it early against Toronto and then completely fell apart. He was able to stretch that for 7 innings this time around. And first time through the order was a lot of sinker and four-seamer, sweeper and curveball the second time, and then the cutter the last time through. I'm hoping now we kind of have a usage plan that makes more sense for him. And to see him have to work through a lineup multiple times and really not be a mess besides that 5th inning, and it was all singles, pretty good day for Brayan Bello.
It's the perfect balance I want to see out of him, too. Like, 10 whiffs is right about where he should be at. I don't want him chasing 19. Obviously, if they come, sick, but what we saw at the beginning of the season was never going to be sustainable with just the way he pitches. And if he's going to have literally the best defense he ever has had or probably ever will have behind him, yeah, pitch with some contact. Some are going to bleed through, of course. Just don't let that melt into something worse.
I like the team really rallying too, like Ceddanne Rafaela really hyping him up after the game. And I thought that whole interview was cool to hear, like the clubhouse being loud and stuff like that, because they need that kind of positive energy. And I think that fed into the whole Valdez hitting story. Like, was this kind of that rallying cry? And I think Bello bouncing back, all of that together is a pretty good combination for them.
And it's not as if he came into a 3-0 game, which he should have, but Giovanni Moran wanted no parts of that. So it's like he came into a one-run lead, which is not exactly like what would it become, a fucking 8-run cushion for him?
that would be the one thing for me. It helps when you have a pitcher who's struggling and you give him real cushion to kind of just go out there. And if you make one mistake, it's not going to be the end of the world for you. Brayan Bello looked like he wasn't pitching like the world was on his shoulders. Every single time he started earlier this year, he looks like he's trying to be perfect out there. And I think Coley, that speaks to the whiffs and chasing that too much at times.
Yeah.
Just be you, man. You don't have to be Garrett Crochet. You don't have to be Payton Tolle. Be Brayan Bello. Take advantage of a defense that DRS your number one and fielding run value your number one right now.
Yep. Okay. Gamboa's family crying. That was an awesome moment.
I was trying to figure out who was who. I couldn't quite. It started with the mom, and then we went wide shot, and I'm like, that's got to be the dad probably. After the game ended, I'm like, he's crying a bunch. Are these cousins? Are these uncles? But yeah, Nesson doing their thing again, camera right up the nostrils. But I was getting misty, not going to lie. Like that one, this one hit a little different because sometimes they're just like happy. A lot of times they're just got the look on their face like it's not their son that's on the mound. They almost seem like, yeah, whatever, we expected this. But that was a really, really cool moment. Him sticking in the dugout and kind of crying. The bullpen guys dapping him up. Good interview by Jemai then in the clubhouse, and he kept it together.
The strikeout. You going to do anything with the ball? I'm sure they got it to you already. What are you going to do with that?
Oh, I'll probably give it to my pops, my mom. We'll put it somewhere safe for sure.
Saw your family there. It was emotional for them, obviously. You got a chance to visit with them after the game. How special was that to share?
It's awesome. They've been here through the whole turn. They've seen all the ups and downs that I went through. It took a long time to get here, but, finally did it. So it was really emotional. I'm looking forward to seeing them again after this. So,
congratulations, Alec. Glad you got the opportunity. Glad they got to share with you, too, man. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's my
Pretty
favorite
cool
stuff right there. I love that.
That's the good stuff.
That's ball right
spent
there.
last year in the KBO. He had to go that far to get an opportunity and had a slow start to spring training with an elbow injury. AAA, the numbers weren't great, and look at that. He comes in and throws a scoreless ninth inning. That's pretty good.
I will say, and it's not this dude's fault because he's hitting 171 and probably is just trying to extend an at-bat, and he's told to do this because if you have a challenge, you don't want to leave it in your pocket.
Oh,
but it's
what
like,
an asshole move.
I'm
Yeah.
like, dog, come on, like read the room here. It's this guy's debut. He probably doesn't even know that it's his debut, honestly, just to give him that out. But I'm like, that's strike three. Just let the moment happen instead of challenging there.
Yeah, it's 10-3.
It's 10-3, dog.
It's 10-3. It's his big league debut. He just punched you out to end the game. Like, that's like a memory that no matter what happens in his career, he's going to have for the rest of his life. And now he's going to be like, oh, yeah, he challenged it, though.
Yeah. Didn't that guy tap his helmet when it was an obvious strike? Yeah, he did. He actually did. If anything, that'll remind him, when he did it, because it's very clear that it was in the ABS era or the start of it. But still a really cool moment.
Had Boozer vibes.
10-3. To improve to 50.
Yeah, very similar to Big Booze.
Fucking what's his name in Cincinnati too, right? Watson.
Like
Didn't he keep
similar.
striking people out and then they would challenge it and win?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like 5 times in a row.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
That's how
that
bad
was also a
Buckner
big
was.
league debut. Yeah. Shit. My notes for tonight's game suck because I was on unobstructed
Yeah,
views.
it's hard to do notes during the views. Super fan.
Yeah, like I was trying to not be like on my phone and on TV at the same time, but I still got some notes. I mean, shit. First line here says the views are back.
Did you do a shoot? Where you guys do I told you, Pap. Were there any new ones?
I guess
No?
that's next week.
Okay. If the Sox are kind of back by then maybe you don't have to fake it as much. If they're like close to a 500 team, man, who knows?
Yeah. I hope they're back. Coming off a 4-game sweep of the Rays.
7 in a row?
7 in a row, could be 8 by then. Fuck. Is Monday off? Monday's off.
Yes.
Yeah. 7 in a row.
You know what Monday is?
My birthday.
Nailed it.
What's Monday?
Keep going.
It's Monday, T.
Keep going, man.
It's
Keep
T-Day.
fucking going.
Is it your birthday?
It is.
Aw.
Big 2-8.
What are you going to do?
Going out
Damn,
to dinner.
Ark.
All right.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you getting up there,
You
bro.
are pretty unk now.
Chill with this, man.
Yeah. Wait till
28's
them
like your
grays
last young
start
year.
coming in. Huh?
Dude, I have gray like here and on the
know.
sides now.
Yeah, you mad unk.
Jeez.
It's okay.
Chill,
Old scar
chill,
dick.
Chill.
Old motherfucker.
Yeah, chill. What are you going to do for it?
Going out to dinner with my mom, sister, Martha. We're gonna have a nice night.
Where?
Or I probably shouldn't have said that on the podcast.
The address is as follows.
Yep.
I will be
We
there
have
at 7
reservations
p.m.
at 6 p.m.
Eastern time.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Be
say
wearing
the
a
time.
blue
Yeah, I want that place
polo with
banged
white
out.
stripes.
We got that table in the back left corner.
I just die in the parking lot. Someone just murks me.
Server Brayan. We like Brayan. Very nice gentleman.
I want standing room only in that joint. I want that place to just be wall to wall, staring at you guys in complete silence while you eat.
Yeah.
Listen, if the parm's on the table, I'm a happy man.
Easy meal to make. Chicken parm.
The easiest. Okay, first line here says, Wilyer Abreu just preserved the sweep. Bold thing to say in the second inning, by the way.
Called it.
Yeah, that was a bases loaded situation, sliding grab for Wilyer Abreu. Home run derby might be the face of the franchise now that it's not going to be Roman. 1-0 Sox in the top of the third.
Catching strays at Strega. He wasn't as
What?
Strega. That was
Nah.
He might be.
He actually,
could be.
yeah, I was gonna say we don't have proof, but who knows?
There's a decent chance he is.
If I were to guess, he's at the north end for this series.
He's likely there.
Yeah. There's no way Cap didn't regret sliding headfirst into home after wearing one in the ribs. 2-0 Sox in the third. Shout out Mike Brenly, best to ever view it. Bottom third. What was that play? Oh, that was the slide into second. Got the tag on the foot. Yeah.
Great tag by Marcelo.
Good throw.
5-hole. A 2-run double that wasn't a double. 4-0 Sox in the fourth. I don't know. Like, that was a tough error. That was a hard hit ball. Like, I get it was through the legs, but like, hard hit ball.
When I looked at the game log, very surprised to see error. To just the way the game's called right now, I'm like, they're probably going to call that a hit. They don't want to give the hometown guy an error. It's like, no, they called it an error. That
It went through his legs, right?
Yeah, it went through his
smoked, though.
legs, but it was hit hard. Like, it's not like, I don't know. I would
Between that and Torkelson dropping the other ball, like those were all the runs that scored in this game.
The Torkelson was worse. He's got to get that ball. I think he pulled up too early. And they were mentioning he's on the dirt, but you're at your home dirt. You should know how much dirt you have.
And then 2 innings later, he makes like a nasty grab over by the tarp, and you're like, all right, dude, this was like 50% harder than the other catch.
Yeah. Sonny Gray, 70 pitches, 44 strikes, 5 innings, 4 hits, 0 earned runs, couple walks, couple Ks. ERA is 3.54 T. What did Sonny Gray do that was working for him in his return from the injured list?
Yeah, he leaned very heavy into that cutter. We continue to see him go away from the four-seamer, about 30% cutter, 23% curveball, 19% sinker, 11% four-seamer, 10% sweeper, 4% slider, which he hadn't thrown once this year, and then 3% changeup. I still think, and while I was very impressed with him being able to get through the 5 innings on a shorter pitch count and give the Red Sox what they need, he had 4 total whiffs. 2 on the sinker, 1 on the curveball and sweeper. Last year, he was in the 68th percentile for chase percentage, 12th percentile chase percentage this year. The strikeouts aren't where they were a year ago. First pitch strike to 10 out of 20 batters. Right now, he's on pace for his lowest strike percentage since 2020. But if you look at the ERA and FIP, 3.54 ERA, 4.32 FIP, that feels to me very accurate. Like sometimes you'll look at a FIP and you may argue or disagree with what it represents for a pitcher. For Sonny Gray, if he continues not to miss bats, if he continues not to get whiffs, I think we're going to see him pitch backwards a lot. And that just kind of tells me he's trying to steal strikes early in counts with breaking stuff because he's scared of the other stuff getting hit really hard. They still just haven't seemed like him and the pitching infrastructure have exactly clicked on what's the best pathway because they just haven't been able to get him to where he was a year ago. And so far, he survived, but I don't know what that will look like in June, July, and August when the weather is a little bit less forgiving.
I'm just happy that he's back. I'm
Calm
happy he's
Cubs.
it was yeah, it was gonna get a little dicey if he wasn't ready to come off the injured list when he was eligible, given the Ranger Crochet, Oviedo situations, Bello sucking, like they just didn't have too many places to turn if he wasn't going to be ready, but he was, and the Red Sox win 4-0 to improve to 16-21, thus completing the sweep of the Detroit Tigers. Go Tigers! Who's that?
Coach O.
Yeah, whatever the fuck he does, right?
Actually, I have no clue where he is now. Yeah,
Could be anywhere.
Could be.
T.
I just wanted to shout out Tyler Samaniego, who now has 13 scoreless innings to start his big league career.
Yeah.
And he actually missed bats tonight, which he needs to kind of do. He's walked a lot of guys and hasn't struck out a ton. Need to start to balance that out a little bit.
Kelly,
Shout him
real
out
quick.
and shit on him.
Kelly had me a little worried there. Not gonna lie. Let's find the
Willier's
zone.
catch.
Also, Cap. I love Cap so much. So I don't love ripping him about his ABS abilities, but he's atrocious at it. It's like really, really bad. He was doing pull the pitch up by like a foot, which Vasquez used to do all the time. And if I'm an ump, I'm like, let's cut the shit there. But he was doing it as if he was going to trick the technology into calling it a strike. I'm like, dog, you can try to do that to get the ump to call it, but you can't be tapping your helmet when you're bringing a ball up by 12 inches. So I don't know. I hope that gets better. I think he's 5 for 15 on the year. One of the worst in baseball. Connor Wong's 4 for 5. But that still isn't great to me because you're not challenging a lot. So they just got to clean that up.
Chill.
Yeah.
Did you see Lou Merloni's tweet about Samaniego?
No.
It was, let me pull that shit up. Samaniego for password was a nice trade. Just think of Oviedo as the throw-in.
That's
like
depressing.
That. Why is that depressing?
The password for a left-handed reliever that was in AA that wasn't viewed in a very high light.
I guess, but he's looking great right now.
Definitely, but you
the
would
whole
hope to get more
offseason
for
we
the
were
password.
like, hey, you going to address the bullpen? Hey, you going to do anything? You need to add a lefty. Your closer's a lefty, but are you going to replace Steven Matz? Are you going to replace, what's his nuts?
Justin Wilson.
Justin Wilson, yeah. Here comes Samaniego. My guy.
Adonis Guzman had a really good day today, too.
Mm-hmm.
I think he hit 2 homers, right? I made that up. It was his first game ever in the Red Sox organization.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I've got the Cubs on line 2. I'm offering them Sonny Gray for literally whatever they want.
What do you mean?
They have no pitchers. They all died. All of them.
Which team did
they
you
don't
say?
seem to be struggling.
The Cubs.
Oh, yeah, Matthew
Well,
Boyd.
they need to come
Rest
from
in
behind,
peace.
win, and extras every night. So they're not like they're exactly flourishing either.
No. And they won tonight by getting hit by a pitch.
Yeah. And they were down 2 in extras.
Yeah.
I was correct about Guzman having 2 homers, but he's played 13 games, so definitely wrong about that. 822 OPS, though. Someone debuted today. I just can't remember who.
Huh?
Just hit the button.
It's not good for you.
This episode, T, is sponsored by BetterHelp. And what a month to be sponsored, because May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And it's a reminder that whatever you're going through, you do not have to go through it alone. And I think that is the most important part about remembering how to keep your mental healthy, is that depression, from what I've found, can only win when you think it's a one-on-one battle. When depression can trap you in that corner, play some tight man-to-man defense, that's when you can be in a personal hell. But you do not have to do that all by yourself. I promise you, you don't. There's people out there, and if you don't want to feel like you're burdening a loved one, a friend, a pal, someone like that, BetterHelp therapists are quality. They work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the United states, BetterHelp does the initial matching work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. A short questionnaire helps identify your needs and preferences, and our 12 plus years of experience and industry leading match fulfillment rate means we typically get it right the first time. Not to brag. If you aren't happy with your match, though, you can switch to a different therapist literally at any time from our tailored recommendations. With over 30,000, again, licensed therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 6 million people globally, and it works with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. You don't have to be on this journey alone. Find support and have someone with you in therapy. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/rocket. That's betterhelp.com/rocket. Back to the show.
The Clark's Ketchup Series MVP is brought to you by Clark's Ketchup. Drizzle that ketchup. Wow. It's a series sweep, the first of its kind for the 2026 Boston Red Sox. Haven't had a sweep yet this year, but the Detroit Tigers, wow. You're the first victim in a long line of sweep victims this season. Steven?
Little payback, by the way, for that sweep last year. We were pissed off after that series.
Yeah.
357 days ago when Campbell hit that ding-dong and they still lost in extras. So There you go, Tigers. Suck on that.
Yeah, suck on that, you fucking assholes.
Yeah. Get them.
Okay. Clark's Ketchup Series MVP. It's big time. The first vote for Clark's Ketchup Series MVP belongs to, wouldn't you believe it, it's the McMahon.
Yeah, I'm not, I don't think I'm going to fall in line with everyone else on this one, but it's a 3-game sweep. I think a lot of people contributed. I don't think that's telling any tales out of school. But we had talked about it so frequently, they didn't win any games while trailing all year by 2 runs. And there's been a guy who's been scuffling all year who's starting to hit the ball and hit the ball out of the yard, which is a thing the rest of the team has not done. I'm going Jarren Duran for his 3-run shot alone in game 1.
Might be the first time ever.
No.
Is that the first time you voted Duran?
No.
What do you go, 0 for 5 the next day?
Don't care.
Not
See, they
important.
didn't need him.
Yeah, that's true.
I ain't hating.
I think we have the stats. I'm going to look it up, but there we go.
Jarren Duran had 3 hits in this series. Yeah. T?
Threw a guy out at second, too, if we want to talk about baseball.
I'm going to go Wilyer Abreu. I thought Wilyer was the guy. He made an impact in every single game. Big RBI single in game 1 that at least got you up to 4 runs, and then Meyer up to 5. That was the difference in that game after what happened with Garrett Whitlock. Game 2, you get the homer that sends Valdez over the edge and makes him go after Trevor Story. And then even today, like a couple massive catches. I think getting that early one to save a couple runs from Sonny Gray completely changed the whole complexion of that start. And then that Zach Kelly inning, if that first double falls, who knows? Who knows how that whole inning plays out? We might be talking about one of the worst losses of the season. So I think Wilyer Abreu showed up in all 3 games. had a big impact on both sides of the ball. In terms of packets, everyone who started a game in the series, Bello in the bulk role, deserves some love there too. Ceddanne Rafaela with some really big moments. Wilson Contreras with another massive homer. Duran too. But yeah, give me Wilyer Abreu.
Okay. Steven?
Yeah, we are going packet to Ceddanne. We are going packet to Wilyer. I still can't believe he caught that ball. I had that thing dropping 100%, and he makes the play.
35% catch probability.
Yeah, that was very, very impressive. I know Tracy shouted it out in the postgame, as he should. Packet to the rain. The rain, obviously, I was pissed that it came, but I think it changed the game and changed the vibe of the series. Packet to Framber for being a little baby and plunking Story.
Little baby.
He was being a little baby, and then he was all whiny, and then actually he wasn't whiny. He actually took the, I was going to say suspension, took getting tossed, and then said he didn't do anything wrong. So you're cool. Packet to AJ Hinch. I thought he handled it great. Packet to Middlebrooks. I thought he handled that whole situation great as well. Packet to Yoshida. Just shows up and just does his job. You know, when he's allowed to do his job, he will do it. So credit to Masataka Yoshida. But I'm doing a little different one here, and people might not like it, but it's just to honor someone we lost. I'm doing Bill the Bunny, who sacrificed his life to turn this season around. Courageous Bunny that died for the sake of the 2026 Boston Red Sox. They are 3-0 since the passing of Bill the Bunny. R.I.P.
You said passing like cancer got him. Like,
you do.
I mean, you can be killed and you passed, right?
You slaughtered.
Yeah, but you killed him. You know?
But you never want to speak ill of the departed. So, like, either way he's gone, I want to talk nicely of him now that we lost him.
After you've killed him.
He
in
passed
front of his
away.
family.
Yeah.
Luckily, no, I didn't see any other ones. But I've seen a lot more bunnies now that are probably looking like, we see you, brother. Like, we're going to figure something out here. We're going to get you. But
yeah,
if you see a bunny, smile, say hi, and hope for the best.
Yeah. Man. I really wanted to vote for Ceddanne. I really did. I really, really, really did. I'm being honest with you. He hit .417 in this series, led the team in OPS 1167. But, I mean, the moment that I felt most alive was when Framber threw at TS10. Like, it was the first time that juices were really flowing for me this season. But I don't want to give Framber the distinction of getting my vote. Like, Framber doesn't deserve my vote. But Wilyer hit the home run that made Framber throw at TS10. Wilyer's home run created that moment. He also, again, made several great defensive plays in the series finale. I understand Ketchup was already clinched by that point. But in the series, he hit .308, got on base at a 400 clip, a 938 OPS. Ceddanne was the only one, basically, that played every game that was better. But, I mean, if you want to compare Ceddanne to Wilyer, it was 8 total bases for Ceddanne. It was 7 for Wilyer. They both had 1 homer, 5 hits to 4 hits. It was very close, and I know that Ceddanne is a great defender in his own right, but I'm talking like crucial defensive plays being made in this series. I think I am going to go Wilyer Abreu is my pick. So that is 2 votes Wilyer, 1 vote Duran, 1 vote Bill the Bunny. Chris Cotillo, that asshole. Who do you think he voted for?
The bat boy.
Probably Zach Kelly.
That was going to be my pick. I agree with Coley.
Alec Zamboa.
Zamboni.
Alec Zamboni. Gamboa.
Rocky Balboa.
Rocky Balboa got the vote. Alec Gamboa got Chris Cotillo's vote.
Zamboni.
Alex Zamboni. Okay, so that's 1 vote Zamboni, 1 vote Bill, 1 vote Duran, 2 votes Willier. TC, who delivered his vote in person tonight. Lenny walked over, told me his vote, shook my hand. TC walked over, gave me his vote, and shook my hand. This is the most, I would say, ever in the history of the award, the most officially placed Clark's Ketchup Series MVP vote was placed by both these gentlemen in the Nesson studios. TC went Sedan. So that's 1 vote Sedan. OB, very funny text. He's a funny voter, man.
Give me Durbin.
Give me the Tigers mascot.
Pizza.
He go Tolle?
OB.
Tolle should. Yeah. Tolle should get some love here.
I said, who you like? And he said, Abreu, I think.
Oh.
That's Abreu.
Maybe.
Could be. He left room for it to be somebody else.
There was no follow-up text?
No.
Oh.
So that's 3 votes Willier.
Like 2.5.
Yeah. 3 votes Willier. 1 vote Sedan. 1 vote Gamboa. 1 vote Bill. 1 vote Duran. Jamai. Willier. Lenny. Sedan. Ketchup Crew. Who did the Ketchup Crew? The Ketchup Crew did Framber?
Framber, yep.
Framber. Okay, so that's 1 vote Framber. Lumerloni. Packets. Duran. Rafaela. Abreu. Bello. MVP. The Piglet. Tolle was awesome. Set the tone. Going pitcher for the 2nd time in a row, he says. So there's a lot of 1 vote getters here. So that's, man, that's a lot. That's so spread out. Willier is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 votes Willier.
Yeah, it's 4-2 to 1-1-1-1-1.
Sedan's got the 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so that brings us to Will Fleming's audio submission, who has Will Middlebrooks and
Brooksy.
Cooper Boardman. Tyler.
I know you didn't hear the broadcast. Middlebrooks did drop a hard F tonight.
I mean, both Wills in this series were effing it up. Yep.
I need to see a replay.
Nothing.
Oh, man, when it's going good, it's going good. I need to see a replay of this. It's almost like it took a funky hop. Oh, man, just right through the wickets.
Get the absolute fuck out of the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man. I mean, Will knows better too. You know what it is? I think he's being poisoned by Will Fleming, who's just an F-word freak.
He wants to get tossed, yeah.
Yeah, Will Fleming is like he's got some sort of F-word fetish.
Mm-hmm.
He's an addict.
Get him banned. Get him banned. We don't do that here. Oh, now I'm pissed.
Yeah, I was fucking furious. I was on Nesson. Steve?
I will say Will Middlebrooks did take accountability on Twitter. He said, see you guys when I get out of jail. Rules are rules.
Yeah, he had to do a bid.
Yeah.
Absolutely had to do a bid for that shit. But at least he knew. So it sounds like there's 2 drizzles here. So let's get to it.
Holy fuck. A sweep in Detroit. To be honest, I was sort of 50-50 on whether I was going to do a voice submission. I thought maybe Dan Peralt should do it for me.
Wow.
Since now he's like the official vote tiebreaker.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
mad.
Will's not pumped about it.
My heart is broken.
Oh, now
I mean,
I'm
all
pissed.
the blood, sweat, and tears that I put into this thing. Yeah. And just to have that rip from me, it's not cool and not fair. However, the Red Sox
He's in the
fucking
right.
sweep the Detroit Tigers. So we're going to carry on. I got Brooksy, I got Coop. We are going to drizzle some ketchup. And this was awesome. I mean, this was awesome. It was the best version of the Red Sox, the Chad Sox. A lot of guys are in play for ketchup. But first things first, Brooksy. They played aggressive. There was a little fuck you to everything that happened yesterday. It feels like yesterday might have turned a corner a little bit. We'll see. It's a long year. Let me just say that what you said on TV yesterday is my favorite thing ever said on Red Sox broadcast.
Which part?
That it's tired and that the douchebag who started it is hiding in the back. I think the Red Sox responded to all of it.
No, they did. And they did a lot of things right, obviously, to win the game. And you just kind of felt like they needed something like that. And they kind of have some bad motherfuckers in there, right? Some guys you don't... They haven't really had those guys in the clubhouse for the last few years of, like, when you do clear, you really don't want to fuck with them. You got Tolle rolling out there, even though he's probably going to hug you and give you a kiss on the cheek, rub his mustache on you. But you have some guys that'll fuck you up in there. And I think that is... they needed that fire. So thank you, Framber, for just being a tool. I really appreciate it.
You thought about naming him as the Clark's Ketchup Series MVP. Coop. He's in the mix. And he might get some votes. Coley's probably going to vote for him. But either way, Coop, you got to know Chad Tracy all these years at AAA. He gets a massive packet from me because I really don't think that people who are not around big league ball clubs, and especially the Boston Red Sox, don't understand what this whole thing is about. They don't understand what the job is and what it looks like, and all the pressures and all the stresses come into this nightmare situation. Everybody, all their friends are gone. You got a young group that's asking questions, wondering what's happening. I cannot tell you how impressed I am with Chad, the way that he's handled this thing. I thought the way that he handled the Framber fiasco last night was awesome. He just straight up said, this is weak and it sucks and we're going to fight back and move on. I think Chad Tracy has been awesome so far.
He's just a dude. And I've been around him for 6 years in AAA. And, he's just a guy. He's somebody you want to be around at all moments. He's somebody who, takes time out of his day to talk about the game or talk about the team or talk about the thing that you're mad at or that the other team does or whatever it is. And I think it was telling when this all happened, when this went down, that Story and Whitlock were the two guys that were so vocal because they were so mad. Also, on the other side of their sentences said, but we're here for Chad Tracy. We believe in this dude and we want to play for him and all this. And I think you've seen that. And I think you're seeing guys play looser. That's not a shot at who was here before, but we were talking about Marcelo today during the broadcast. And Marcelo in AAA, I was around it. Trace was be yourself. Be the guy who's pimping home runs. Be the guy who's playing with swag. And I don't think it's a secret, and I don't think it's a coincidence that he's playing the way he is right now over the last couple of weeks. It's awesome.
He looks like a dude. He looks like he's turned a corner. All right, catch-up time. We've gone on. We've babbled too much. There are a lot of dudes. I think this is going to be one of those that there's no way it's unanimous. No way. And I mean, my vote really doesn't even matter anymore, to be honest. They might even mute my vote and just call Dan Peralt on the phone and see what he thinks, and he'll decide who the MVP is. However, for now, Brooks, it's your call.
I just want to make sure Coop's done before I give mine. As you said, there's 3 guys that could get it.
Yeah.
Packets to Tolle and Bello for really help reset the pin. They were fucking awesome. But I'm going to go Wilyer Abreu. He had 3 hits yesterday, a homer yesterday to go back-to-back, and eventually just totally piss Framber the fuck off so he hit Trevor Story. And then the plays today defensively with the bases loaded, picking it off the grass, saved the game today, I feel like.
It's a great call. I'm right there with you. That's not necessarily my pick. We'll give Coop the next 3 minutes to make his choice.
Can I get 10? I'm going Cedon for the next 10 minutes and maybe for the rest of my life. I mean, 3-run dong the other way. The at-bats are sick. He just keeps going the other way. The foul balls, the long at-bats, like he's just a different hitter than he's been. If he does this offense is a little bit different.
Yeah, I think that's right. So many people to pick from. To me, this is one of those just straight-up gut feel things. And in a season that has been teetering and in a year with a clubhouse that is just on edge, what happened yesterday to me is the turning point of this entire season. For now. We'll see how it carries forward. I just love that one dude was the first guy foaming at the mouth over the dugout fence.
Yes.
And for a group that's trying to find its way, to learn its way, it's a culture setter. It's a tone setter. And for that reason, for me, the Clark's Ketchup Series MVP is the guy I would least like coming to the mound at me, the guy who has been unbelievable at first base, got so many big hits, has just carried this culture and this offense. It's Wilson motherfucking Contreras.
Interesting. So that's the.
What are the votes?
Okay, so who did
Willier,
Middlebrooks vote for?
Willier.
Oh, you mean Brooksy? Willier.
Okay, so hold on.
Yeah, he won.
Dudes, as I walk out of the ballpark in Detroit, I realize that I made a huge mistake.
Oh, no.
And that is focusing on me and not you. And we took up too much of your time already. People are tired of hearing my voice. But I would be remiss if I didn't talk about the fact that not just a packet, but in some ways, the Clark's Ketchup Lifetime Series MVP this week is Tyler motherfucking Milliken. I'm so happy that you, Jared, have been able to find a way to make his dream come true and to talk baseball all the time where he belongs, get out of the radio talk show world. Tyler, we're proud of you. We love you. And, man, fucking A. Congrats, buddy. Can't wait to see what the future brings. Tyler motherfucking Milliken, congratulations.
Love you, well.
Fucking guy.
That was so sweet.
That was great.
I just want to hug him.
Shout him out.
That's a sweetheart. He shot me a text, one of the first people that reached out when it happened. I was like, wow, like Will Fleming cares enough to just like acknowledge me on a career update. I don't know, it meant a lot. I didn't expect it.
Will's very good at that. Yeah.
He's a guy, he cares about people.
That's it.
Yeah, cares about people. Yeah. All right, yeah, so Willier is a Clark's Ketchup Series MVP.
Okay.
It's Willier Brayu. Barely, right?
By one.
Yeah,
It was by one, I believe.
Yeah, Willier had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 votes.
5 to 3.
Sadan had 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I thought Sadon had 4. Yeah.
No, he had a 2-vote lead going into that, and one guy voted for Willier, one guy voted for Sadon. I did think Contreras would get more just for being like the clear leader and like the guy who wanted to kill everyone the most.
Yeah.
That is 5 lifetime ketchups for Willier Abreu in his first on the season.
Congratulations. It's a big one. It's big time.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Stop and Shop supermarkets have a major announcement. We repeat, don't shop for your groceries anywhere else.
Yeah, Stop and Shop. Yeah, Stop and Shop. And what's great about these tangerines, look how easy they peel. Just like that. And loaded, I mean loaded with nutritional value. Yeah, Stop and Shop.
Double kill.
What's better than having a Stop and Shop, getting it done for all of you?
The Stop and Shop look ahead, brought to you by Stop and Shop. Head on down to Stop and Shop right now. You get 10 cents off your tangerines when you buy at least 5 pounds of tangerines only at Stop and Shop. It's a 4-game series and only 3 pitchers have been named. Steven?
I care about accuracy. 4 lifetime ketchups for Willier. Just wanted to make sure everyone knows that.
Thanks.
Back to Jared.
Yep, thanks. 4-game series against the Tampa Bay Rays at AMB. We'll be there on Friday. It's T's Fenway Friday debut, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
What are you going to wear?
I haven't decided yet. I'll pull up with a fit, but so this actually was a question I was going to ask you off air, but I might as well ask you now. I definitely shouldn't wear Red Sox gear because if we're going on the field and stuff, that's a little weird, right?
I'd say full jersey, hat, cleats. Yeah, you should be good.
Just full uniform?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wore a Red Sox pullover last Friday.
I normally avoid Sox stuff when we're doing denchiladas, you know.
I do too, yeah, but
Jerry can get away with stuff.
What's that mean, man? Come on.
That means
you're
like the mayor of Fenway.
Murda. He was the greatest guy around.
Yeah, I'd probably avoid Sox stuff, probably.
Yeah, that's at least what I was thinking inside my head.
Yeah.
Probably me in a black shirt with a black hat. And
don't look like
pants.
a cop.
No, I don't give off cop vibes.
I'll go undercover.
I'll show up
Anyways,
with the fly.
Like I said, 4-game series and only 3 starting pitchers have been announced. Griffin Jax is going for the Rays on Thursday against Jake Bennett.
Okay.
Talk about a can't-miss showdown. That'll be great. Then you have Connolly early for a Fenway Friday start against TBD. And then on Saturday, man, it's going to be TBD versus TBD. And then on Sunday, how about TBD versus TBD?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be great. Nick Martinez, I think, is like in line to be your starter for the Tampa Bays on Saturday. And then Drew Rasmussen is in line to be the starter for Sunday. Any idea, T? The fill in the blanks for the Sox?
Yeah, I think they're hoping Suarez can pitch one of those games, but more likely Saturday than anything. But right now, if you plan in your head, if Suarez can pitch Saturday, then you can pitch Tolle Sunday and need to have an extra day of rest. I think worst case scenario, you can have Tolle pitch Saturday and then Bello the following day, and they still would be on regular rest as well. So that's probably the backup plan if things go wrong. But it seems like based on the report we got today, they're still hopeful Suarez won't need an IL stint.
Okay. Okay, Jake Bennett. He's 1-0 with a 1.80 ERA, a 1.40 whip, and a 5.4 strikeouts per 9. The lefty earned another turn in the rotation after dominating the Astros. Only run was a solo home run. Connolly early, your Friday starter, 2-2 with 3.79 ERA, a 1.32 whip, and a 7.8 strikeouts per 9. The four-seamer was mashed in his first poor start of his career, basically. All 3 hits went for extra base hits, 2 doubles and a homer. If it is Nick Martinez, 3-2, a 1.71 ERA, a 1.02 whip, and a 6.0 strikeouts per 9. He's been real good this year. Real good. 8 earned runs in 7 starts. Hasn't allowed more than 2 earned runs in a start, and the Rays are 6-1 when he pitches. And if it is Drew Rasmussen, 2-1, a 2.95 ERA, an 0.93 whip, and a 9.1 strikeouts per 9. 83% fastballs. That's cutter, four seam, sinker. 88th percentile run value. Much better versus righties than lefties. But yeah, I would say more information as we get it, but that doesn't make sense because this is a pre-recorded podcast. We're not going to be able to update it after the fact. So yeah, I guess just figure it out for yourself.
If you don't listen to what Steve says, even then you might still wind up dead. Caught in a tornado, get smoked by your neighbor's shed. With a look ahead, with a look ahead, Billy's gummy bears, chew 'em with your mouth.
Weather look ahead, brought to you by Billy's Gummy Bears.
Chew them with your mouth, Steve.
You chew them with your mouth. The Red Sox come back home to AMB for their only 4-game series in the month of May. Very interesting. They have a 4-game series, specifically one, Jared, in each month of the season this year.
Yeah.
Game 1, Thursday, Garrett Crochet bobblehead night at Fenway Park. The first 7,500 fans in attendance get one of 5 different, I believe, Garrett Crochet bobbleheads. There's 4 or 5, so that's really cool. First pitch, 7:10 p.m. Eastern. First pitch, 60 degrees, mostly sunny, 0.1% chance of rain, 12 mile an hour winds blowing towards the pesky pole. Game 2 is Friday, Fenway Friday. The fellas will be in attendance. Very excited for that. Maybe something cool coming up. Maybe, right?
I guess. Fuck.
Yeah. Maybe.
I hope so, man. For your sake.
7:10 p.m. Eastern, first pitch, 57 degrees, mostly sunny. Once again, an 0.1% chance of rain. 0.1, Jared. 0.1. Hey.
Okay.
Hey. 11 mile an hour winds blowing out to right. Game 3, Saturday, 4:10 p.m. No, what? 4:10 p.m. Eastern, first pitch, 56 degrees, and you can bring it up. Rain. 61% chance of rain. It could rain a decent amount on Saturday.
What?
So that's just what it's saying.
61%? Is
And
there going to be anything left of the ballpark?
That might be it. So I would say go to games 1 and 2 because that might be your farewell to Fenway Park. I know. 12 mile an hour winds. Those are blowing out to left center, but who cares because that place is going to be washed away by then.
Are they going to play?
Who knows? Game 4, Sunday, 1:35 p.m. Eastern, first pitch, 68 degrees. Mostly sunny. We're getting close, Jared. We're getting close.
Yeah.
Mostly sunny, 7% chance of rain, 12 mile an hour winds blowing out to center. 12. So, yeah, we basically have 12 mile an hour winds the entire series, which is that's solid. It's nothing too crazy, I would say. So, yeah, it looks like it's mainly going to be in the 50s this weekend at A&B. We can't get out of the 50s. It's been in the 50s for most of these games. I'm kind of sick of it. Hopefully we can get closer to that magical temperature. That is your weather look ahead, as always, brought to you by Billy's Gummy Bears. You're chewing with your mouth.
Yeah, you got to chew with your mouth. All right, series prediction time, Steven.
Yeah. The Rays are good. They're really good. They are 9th in the majors in OBP. Their other offensive stats as a team are not that great, actually, but they are 3rd in the majors in starters ERA. So get to the starters early, even though I know TBD is involved in this series. You can get to TBD early. You're looking pretty good for this one. They're undefeated this month, are the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, 12-1 in their last 13 games. They are buzzing. Interested to see if Roman's playing. Do you know anything on that, T?
The way they described it, day-to-day, still dealing with soreness, I would expect probably not for a couple days, and then we'll have an awkward IL conversation.
Do you think he's in the North End right now, T?
Definitely. He's hammered.
The Red Sox are tied for the fewest home runs at home this season with 7. I hate that. For context, the Yankees are first in home homers with 36.
Jesus.
So the Sox are hitting less than 1 home run every 2 games at Fenway Park. That is disgusting.
Close, huh?
I expect it to change as it gets a little warmer, but please change because that sucks. I'm going to go Benny's Banana Split. I think that's kind of what it feels like we're going to get. Hopefully Suarez pitches in this series and take 2 out of 4. I'd be fine with that.
That would be the best case scenario, I think. Let's not get drunk off a Tiger sweep here.
Yeah, no horn or anything for that.
No. T?
I feel like the Rays are due for something bad to happen. Like you won 5 straight, 11-12.
6 straight.
You haven't allowed more than 3 runs in a game since April 21st, man. Like, it feels like a time where the Red Sox offense should come in and cook a little bit. Griffin Jax starting that way. All right, bullpen game. Let's let it eat. Give me a split. I think we'll feel pretty good about it overall, but there'll be Rays devil magic that kind of sends everyone over the edge, and we'll feel like they should have taken the series. But give me a split, and we continue to say, all right, the Red Sox are alive. They're not fully dead, and That feels like a win considering how the first 5 weeks of the season went.
So you're saying split.
Split.
Okay. What about the McMahon? What does he say?
So when Steve says like the rest of their numbers aren't that good, it's because the Rays also weren't that good for a long period of time. The Red Sox are kind of like where the Rays started their journey like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, which is why I'm taking 3 out of 4 because we will be getting Horn.
Ooh, okay.
It's a real shame that I have to disagree with the McMahon.
Agreed.
It's a real shame that I have to look him dead in the eye and say, buddy, you ain't positive enough.
Mm-hmm. We're taking
It's a real
5.
shame that I have to sit here in front of God and everyone and say, Coley, what are you, a pussy?
Ooh.
3 out of 4? Yeah, 3 out of 4. What are you, a bitch?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
If you're saying this about him, what do you think of me?
Well, we know what I think of you. You know?
I do.
But Coley, I mean, this is someone I respect.
It's mostly
one of few.
Like there's only 3 games per the weather report they're actually going to play.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I respect that Coley does factor in the weather. That's why we do it before the prediction. I think he factors it in more than most.
Doubleheader on Sunday, though.
Yeah, which is tough. Like those are textbook sweeps. You know what I mean?
Yeah, see, that changes things now that I'm paying attention.
You pay very close attention to that segment.
I really do. I really do. Yeah, see, all right, here's where I'm at. Can I throw out a caveat prediction? Of course
About
I
me
can.
being a coward or what?
No, so here's where I'm at. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. If they play on Saturday, 4-game sweep. If they have to play 2 on Sunday, 3 out of 4.
What if
that's fair?
Knowing the weather on Saturday, they play half the game Friday, the other half on Sunday.
They might do that, dude. They're moving times around like crazy this year. They might
talking
start doing a
about
half and half.
Right,
Yep.
yeah.
Do you have a death total?
For Saturday?
Yes.
Are the Rays off Monday? Is there something we got to factor in if they're off Monday? Because they would just play Monday. I would have to think.
I mean, it's not going to rain.
They are playing
all
Monday
day.
in Toronto.
Okay. All right.
What's funny, Steve?
Nothing. That was a good yawn.
Yeah, man, I'm fucking tired.
Mm.
Yeah. I feel like I've been in front of a camera for like 40 something straight hours.
Mm-hmm.
You look good.
But you know what? Huh?
You look good.
What's that mean?
The fuck did you say to me?
I said you look good for a guy who has been through hell.
I haven't been through hell. Red Sox just swept the Tigers. I'm feeling positive as fuck. Just not. What, T? You gonna make me wake up my whole house?
Wake him up.
Nah.
That's what I thought.
We do have to factor that in. When he hits the horn, it actually blares through the entire house.
Correct.
So he's just being thoughtful.
Connected to the Sonos.
The lasers and smoke machines that go off in every other room.
Ace is
Scare
just
the
shaking.
bejesus out of
The
Ace.
girls are like, what the fuck?
They're like, God, the horn again.
Oh, I didn't think he'd do it. They're 16 and 21.
They're 500. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So that's my pick. If they play consecutively, sweep. If they have to play a doubleheader on Sunday, it's 3 out of 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay. Final thoughts. How about Tyler Milliken? What do you got on your brain, buddy?
Got some horrendous news today. Juan Valera, Tommy John surgery. Really
man was
unfortunate. Not yet. On the other hand, we got some incredible news in the last week. Anthony Ianson promoted to AA. Kind of crazy to look at how quickly it happened for him. Like Payton Tolle wasn't until the last week of June when he got moved up last year to AA. And with the Ianson hype, we also have a lot of Franklin Arias hype right now. Yeah, and Baseball America released their new top 100 list with everyone involved. And the Red Sox currently have 4 entries on the list. It starts with Payton Tolle at number 8. We have Franklin Arias at number 16, who jumped 34 spots. Anthony Ianson appeared for the first time at number 48. And Kyson Witherspoon dropped a couple spots to 73. Valera got the Luis Perales boot from a couple years ago, if people remember when he appeared on the top 100. But pretty cool just to see Anthony Ianson getting all that love, and hopefully we get just a very quick recovery for Valera, because he's one of the most talented arms in this system, and I think in all of minor league baseball. And he won't turn 20 still for another 2 weeks, so he has time to recover, but I assume we won't have much hype until really 2028.
How about the Mick man? What the hell is he thinking right now?
You want to talk cowards, the fine people at Baseball America. What does Justin Gonzalez need to do? You're telling me there's 100 finer, strapping young men playing this game we know and love called honk ball better than Justin Gonzalez? You want to talk Juan Valera not turning 20 for a while? Justin Gonzalez is still 8 years old.
He can't turn 20.
Yeah, he's not even thinking about it. He has no idea what that means. Won't put him in the top 100. I see how it is. Hank Godbout not getting that love either. Luke Heyman tearing the cover off the ball. Makes me sick. 4.
Steven Peralt.
Section10merch.com for the best merch on the planet. Like I mentioned earlier, for each person that knocks off a new ballpark of the 16 we have remaining, you will get yourself a 30% off coupon in the Section 10 store. This doesn't have to be a long thing because I know it's late, but people in the Reddit were asking for it. People in the Discord were asking for it. They wanted the updated DoorDash number, and I did count it. It's not great. It's pretty big. So the number so far for 2026.
It's May 7th. No, I want to get a guess off. It's
no,
May
I know.
7th.
I'm just worried about what you're gonna. Yep.
So we're almost halfway through the year. You know what I mean? Like we're
closer to a third, I would say, through the year. Yeah.
I think that's probably worse for my guess, because I'm going to say a number that begins with a 3.
Oh, okay.
So right now there have been 126 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Almost exactly a third of the way through.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I was doing it the month count, but more than fair. Yeah, I guess 280.
Yeah, there's 239 days remaining.
Do you have a guess, Jared?
You have been at Fenway a lot. I feel like your numbers go down when you're at Fenway because you're just eating there.
He DoorDashes to Fenway.
Yeah. No, I have never DoorDashed to Fenway. No, I've never done that. It's been a lot of Fenway. Also, I've been moving, so I've been during the drive. I've been getting food, so I'm actually picking it up, which is some would argue that's taking a step in the right direction.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Let me do some quick math here.
These are factors. Listen, these are all factors.
Yep.
Okay. I think that you are knocking on the door of 200, if not past 200 for the year.
T?
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I didn't throw in a number.
Okay, we're not. I said I didn't need this to be a whole thing. It's late. We can just say the number.
Yeah. I think, you know what? I think you've passed 200 for the year. I think you're at 215.
Mm-hmm. Tyler?
It's May right now. That's 5 months. If I multiply this by 2, you're not that bad.
That's just not how the math should work. Yeah.
236.
It's 264. Coley was very close. I understand that's a big number. So I did the math in terms of what the pace is, and you guys might find this funny. It's 762.
Wow.
Bond
Why is that
stands alone.
significant? No, well, I'm tied. I would tie Barry Bonds' all-time home run record with door dashes in 2026. We got to get better. I said I would be below.
We got to get better.
That's not below. That's what 100 and what? What's the difference there? 762 with 649.
You're at you're actually at 765.
What for the pace?
Yeah, you're on pace for 765.
This was when I counted. It was by the end of May 5th. So I'm sure.
Oh
yeah,
God.
Might be, yeah. I haven't dashed since then. Just for the record,
you're on pace for 765, brother. 764.7.
I would pass Bonds.
Yep.
And that's
you're averaging.
It was better.
2.09.
I was doing good. Well, since the end of the last company and the start of us going independent, there were a lot of orders like that.
Okay.
Someone argued that was all I was doing. I was basically just getting food and eating it.
I would argue
and yeah. So
all right.
Shout out to Will. He had mentioned my addiction on the broadcast on the radio.
We
call.
talked about it on mixtape today.
Yeah. He
You're,
said he wanted to
averaging
get Kowloon to Detroit.
Slightly more than 2 a day.
Yep, for sure. It's not great.
I hear you. I'm hearing what you're saying.
I hear you. Again, not shooting it down.
Will this improve with the new living situation or get worse?
Hard to tell.
I don't think it's that hard to tell.
There's no way it's improving.
I would argue. So here's the thing. The place I'm moving to is what I'm most proud of ever in terms of where I'm going to live. In terms of like, I'll probably be here for a while, and I am. So I don't know what the impact is. I really don't, because one would argue, hey, you're 35 years old. Maybe you should start cooking some more stuff and not be a whale. And I got to lose some lbs too. I think I'm at like 213. I want to be sub 2. So if we're going to be sub 2, we got to be having
sub 2.
No, I look pretty good sub 2, I think.
When was the last time you were sub 2? 8th grade?
When the Celtics won the championship, because I was trying to get sub 2 by the time they won the title. Just a weird Steve thing.
The most recent one or in 08?
Jeez. 2024, man. That was 199. I was a $1.99. Yeah, a little under 2 years ago.
Yeah,
but
200 is a good weight for you.
I appreciate it. But yeah, shout out to the Reddit, the Discord. The number's 264 and climbing.
Yeah, literally 2 a day. 2 a day Peralt, they call them. Shit. That's everyone, right?
Yeah. What about you?
I don't care.
Okay.
Mikey had one last time and we didn't toss him the rock.
Yeah, Mikey, what you got?
I actually have something.
Yeah, let's hear it.
On this day, May 7th, 1903, was the first game ever between the two teams in the greatest rivalry in all of sports, the Red Sox and the Yankees. It was actually the Boston Americans and the New York Highlanders.
Yeah.
The Americans came out victorious 6-2 in this game. In the brawls, they started early, according to an article from Boston.com. New York's Dave Fultz bowled over Boston pitcher George Winter on the base paths, leading to a scuffle between the teams, setting the tone for what would grow into the greatest rivalry in baseball. So some interesting info there. And the venue they played at was the Huntington Avenue Baseball Grounds, which is topical because on Friday, it will mark the 125th anniversary of the first ever Red Sox home game at Huntington Avenue Grounds. Wow. And be on the lookout for that, because there will be some huge names at Fenway this weekend, including Wade Boggs, Carlton Fisk, Pedro, Ortiz, Rice, Yaz. So be on the lookout for that.
Oh, that's good news.
On Friday, yep.
That's good news.
I always love when Mikey gets into the Mikey voice. It makes me excited every time.
How about Bagzewski? You got a final thought?
I know it was a little over 2 hours ago, but I still can't shake T's dog bite story, and I don't know if I ever will.
That's what I keep saying. I try to tell people, this is what, 22, 23, 24, 25. This is season 5 with T for me. Wow. And I'm still finding out things for the first time about him and like his history, his lore, his origin story, his penis.
I had noticed when his mom gets mentioned, like something crazy, he's always after it.
Yeah. Yeah, buckle up.
Yeah. I was naked at the time.
My mom can confirm the story. I wasn't naked. I was wearing boxers, and they were thin boxers.
I'm talking about your Aura frames one.
Yeah.
Yes. And Martha can also come on to speak to the injury.
Yeah, I think he's talking about the scar on his penis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Would have seen your penis. Yep.
Yeah. That's good. T, you excited for Fenway Friday?
Extremely. I was actually like talking about it at work today because during a baseball season, I haven't had a Friday off in years.
Yeah.
2022 was the last time.
Who else have you heard from since the news came out?
When I tell you, I have so many text messages. I've been sending voice memos when I've been driving, just knocking them out one by one, thanking people. I still haven't gotten back to everyone, and thank you so much for even caring to say anything. It blows my mind how many people are invested in like my journey and just being in this community and us all sharing like our successes and failures, and it's so cool. It really is, and I really don't know what else to say besides thank you. Because when people say nice things to me, I get very uncomfortable. I really don't know how to respond or how to take it. So thank you to everyone, and you will be hearing from me probably via voice memo. But it feels more personal that way.
Anyone? I know you mentioned Will Fleming. Anyone else in the space?
Yeah, I don't want to put people's business out there.
It's your business. It's just people saying congratulations. It's not people asking you for fentanyl.
Like a big one, like Cespedes Family Barbecue, that was a cool one to me because, like, over the time of seeing them grow together, and similar to you, like, I remember the first time they were on MLB Network and, like, how big of a deal that was at the time, and just a lot of those. Like, a lot of cool, like, people in the community who, like, you don't think know who you are or would even interact with you, and, like, they end up reaching out, and you're like, damn, like, who the fuck am I?
Wow. So Bill Simmons.
No.
Yeah.
Not that.
I'm hearing Simmons, Rogan.
Yeah.
Really go down the list here. Obama.
Yeah, Obama. He's in the Discord all the time.
Oh my God. He actually is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That'll do. Nice little 1 a.m. pod wrap with a 6 a.m. wake up call. That'll be fucking sweet. And then
I got 4.
There you go. Baseball is dead tomorrow. Baseball hour tomorrow. And then Fenway Friday happening. T's first Fenway Friday ever.
999.
What?
9 dogs.
Oh, the challenge?
9 beers. 9 innings.
9 hogs
9
cranked.
punches to the dick. You know what I'm saying, brother?
First time at Fenway this year. Big deal.
Big deal. Big deal.
That
Very
isn't-
excited.
I guess
Very
it is.
excited for
My
T's
pleasure.
first Fenway Friday. It's going to be very memorable. You ever, what player interviews have you done, T, like in person? Anything? Have you done an in-person interview yet?
Worcester, when we did Campbell, we did Roman, Quinn Priester. Trying to think. But that was it. I don't think I've ever done any, besides the NASCAR one. That was in person too.
I don't even remember that.
I don't remember the name of the guy.
Okay. All right. Oh, Brad Kozlowski.
Bang. There you go.
I thought you were talking about when I went to Chicago. I was like, you went? I don't even remember being there. Okay. Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys Sunday night, Monday morning for you, and we'll see you at Fenway with Tyler Milliken, who is full-time for now until he fucks up and we fire his ass. Ba-doop, doop, doop.
Buenas noches, amigos.